Texas Sports Network is dedicated on delivering the most entertaining sports broadcasts in East Texas. And if you're interested in having your next sporting event streamed live, visit us online at netsn.live.
And good evening, everyone, and welcome to Eagle Stadium in Edina, Texas for a district matchup between the visiting Troup Tigers, ranked number 6 in the state of Texas, and the New Diana Eagles. Hello, everyone. I'm Brett Swinney. Alongside me tonight, my main man, my partner in crime, Jeremy Diamond. Jeremy, feels like it's been another a week. I guess it has been a week, but it feels like a long time since we've been to the game, and we're back with the people tonight here in a beautiful night here in Edina, Texas.
Yeah, I don't think it gets much better than this. You got beautiful weather. Great. All right, the sun's come down enough now where you can see everything clearly. And, again, we got a great view here amongst the people, and I'm excited for another exciting Friday night football game.
Yeah, thanks to Coach Lane for his great hospitality here in New Diana tonight. It's got a big district matchup. We mentioned Troup ranked in the state 7-0. They have not had a bye yet this week. They will have it week 10. Coming off wins over Shelbyville, Edgewood, Harleton, Rusk, Arp, Elkhart, and Winona. You go down through there, there's some good quality wins there, Jeremy. Just saw a Shelbyville team beat Timpson last night in a big district matchup on NETSN. We just brought Edgewood. Several of us have them in our poll now. They're a very good team in a district a little bit north of here. Harleton has been impressive in their district in 2A ranks. And then, of course, Rusk, a 4A Division II opponent. And then the manhandle of ARP was, I think, the impressive one. As ARP got off to a great start. Hadn't allowed but, 13,
17 points
something.
Maybe, yes. And not much.
And they put 42 on them. So they're kind of got control of the district. They do have a big matchup against West Rusk next week as well. So they've got 2 more tests. The last week of the season, they have Buffalo, which should be a win for them. But right now, it's kind of a 4-horse race for the playoffs. I feel like we've got an ARP, West Rusk, New Diana, and Troup, 4 playoff teams. And kind of how they shape out will come. We'll see. For New Diana, Jeremy, they come into this game at 3-3, 1-1 in district play. They lost the first 2 games against Mount Vernon, who's a really good team this season, in 3A Division I. Also another 3A Division I team, Gladewater, who we were at that game.
Yeah.
And we're in the game at certain points, and Gladewater just kind of forced their will there second half on.
Yeah, the score, the first half score was close, and then, like you said, and Gladewater was able to kind of exert their size a little bit on New Diana, and they forced some turnovers, and that kind of changed the game there.
And then they racked off 3 straight wins against Sabine, Redwater, and Winona. They lost to West Rusk, but a game on the road, they lost by 7 to a really good West Rusk team. So that tells me they're right there. And so if you're New Diana tonight, you got to come out, use the home field advantage, get on Troup early. And speaking of that, Jeremy, you have some keys. Let's go check out what Diamond's winning keys are for them.
Yeah, so let's start with the visiting Troup Tigers. So the visiting Tigers, I think for them the big thing is that their defense needs to continue to dominate, right? Their defense has been dominant all year. They haven't given up a whole lot of points, especially of late. So that's going to be big. I think for them to win the turnover battle, they need to they want to force turnovers, and if they can do that, it's going to be an advantage. And again, get the ball to playmakers, right? They've got some guys that can go. They've got a pretty impressive squad at the wide receiver core and the running backs, and so for them to get the ball to those guys and let them do what they do. For the Eagles, I think the biggest thing is just sustained scoring drives, right? Like, I think you want to take the air out of the ball a little bit as far as not letting Troup's offense get going, and so chew up some clock. But you got to finish those drives. You got to score points. They've got to keep this Tiger offense under 30. And then I think they need a special team score. They've got to get something on that end to give them the leverage they need to get a W here tonight. And, again, I think you said it, start fast, right? Start fast, stay strong, and that's going to be your best shot at doing so.
We'll take a look here at the district standings at this moment. You had Troup and West Rusk right now at 3-0. West Rusk is off this week. So it looks like we could have a possible battle for the top seed next week if things hold true. You got ARP at 1-1, Buffalo 1-1, New Diana 1-1, Elkhart, Winona 0-3. So, you got Buffalo down there at 1-1, but they haven't played New Diana, West Rusk, or Troup. So that's kind of why we think the 4 teams maybe kind of are set where they are. there could be a surprise in there.
Yeah, there's always a chance for that team to come in and play spoiler, but I think you're right. I think that this is a four-team race, and it's going to shake out to where the seeding falls, right? And that's going to be important when it comes to those by-district matchups in the first round of the playoffs. Where you fall is going to determine a lot of where you can go moving forward, because you can sometimes be a 2-3 seed and go a long way, providing that the matchups on the by-district angle work in your favor.
Yeah, and those matchups are always huge. You know, we have, this is District 11. They'll match up against District 12 in the opening round. So you never know what you're going to get there. You want to be as high as you can so you can play the weaker opponent usually. Now, I've seen it where it's weird and the track works out well at matchups and that kind of thing, but we'll see here. But, man, again, beautiful night. If you're tuned in tonight and we glitch a little bit here every so often, just be with us. Be trying to play with the internet here. It's there's not great cell service out here, so we are trying to tweak some things to see if we can get it to hold a little bit better. So we still waiting on the teams here. Got both tunnels here, one on each end. It's an interesting setup, as you were mentioning earlier.
Yeah. You know, our camera operator is going to have to swing that thing pretty quick depending on which team comes out first. But, an exciting night again, like we said. And, a cool setup. You got the band in the end zone, right? You don't see that at a lot of places anymore. And so thankfully they put up a net. That way when the kicks come through, nobody, you don't have a tuba catching a football. That'd be interesting, right? And, and then you got pink out here, right? It's October, and so you got the cheer and the band and some of those wearing pink tonight, as well as a lot of the crowd. And so an important month for breast cancer awareness and just continue to keep that cause at the forefront along with all forms of cancer. We'd love to get rid of all that mess. And so, again, an important month for that, for the awareness of that. And, so you're going to see it as the teams come through the banners. You got cancer as a big emphasis here in New Diana, and again, people were here early. We were talking about as we were setting up. There were fans here as soon as we got here, and we got here about 2.5 hours early.
Yeah, it was crowded. Got the school song being played here, so we'll take it down the field, and we'll be back for the coin toss here on NETSN.
Folks, we have a little treat for you tonight. Outside the home ticket booth is Tom's Coffee. If you haven't already paid him a visit, you might check it out. It's got gourmet coffee, iced coffee, of course hot coffee. They're right outside the home ticket booth. We'd like to this time let you know that tonight is Cancer Awareness Night. Tonight is Cancer Awareness Night, and after the Eagles run through the blow-up eagle, we will be releasing balloons to honor our family and friends who have been taken and have been affected by cancer. Just a reminder to everyone, the concession stand is open for business. All proceeds go towards supporting the soaring band from Eagle Land. Check them out. There's also jambalaya in the concession stand, along with hamburgers, hot dogs, pretzels, and cold drinks.
And New Diana is taking the field, Jeremy. I believe we'll know when they do something good tonight, as that horn, if you heard it, is very loud.
Yeah, it brings back some memories back in the day of going to some games, and that thing would go off when you least expect it and about make you jump out your seat, right?
So, again, thanks for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. Make sure you share it with all your friends that are looking forward. We're the only way you can watch this game unless you're here tonight. So.
That's right. That's right. And again, you know, our love for this and our joy for this is getting to share this with friends and family that may not be able to attend games in person. And so this is a great way to do it. And again, we'd love for you to click that little subscribe button and the like button. That allows you to chat with us, let us know where you're watching from and who you're cheering for. And it also allows you to be notified anytime we go live, so you can see what games we have as we go live each and every Thursday and Friday night of the football season.
And here come the Troup Tigers. And they're all white with maroon tonight.
Yeah, and hopefully in a few minutes we'll have captains come out on the field, and we'll let you know who they are as they get close to making their way. It looks like we're going to get close to that anthem any minute now. It looks like the flag is about to be brought up, and So in just a minute or so, we'll take you down to field side and let you listen in as the national anthem is played.
Yeah, also go ahead and vote in our poll while you're here. Who you're cheering for tonight? Troup, New Diana, or are you just watching football on NETSN tonight? Just neither team, just checking it out. So let us know. Poll will be open all game, and we're going to take it down to the field for the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you please rise? Gentlemen, remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. The anthem will be performed by the New Diana High School Eagle Band under the direction of Director of Bands Gary Fort.
All right, we are back here on NETSN. We got captains for New Diana here on the close side here. We've got number 1, Preston Tackett, number 6, Jamarian Johnson, and number 20, Josue Quisueda.
Number 4.
All right, we got Troup has a lot of captains, Jeremy.
They do. They've got number 4, Josh Childress. They've got number 66, AJ Dewberry, number 51, Caden Starkey.
Number 1,
Is that a
Preston Tackett.
looks like
And number 65, Logan Lockey.
okay. And they've got a bunch listed, so they may have some rotating. They got a lot of captains on this team. So here we go. We've got the toss. We'll see. It's always a guess here if the referee's going to give us a good
Sometimes they do a great job. Sometimes we have no idea what the call is until you do.
Let's see. There's the coin being tossed. And looks like he's talking to New Diana. Now he's talking to Troup. We think New Diana won the toss. It looked like. Let's see what they decide to do here.
New Diana's won the toss and they've elected to receive.
Oh, okay. I like this ref.
That's
This
the
is
first time we've had one like that.
Great
where we've got
job.
the mic call and everything. Yeah.
Man.
Usually it's a guess, but great job there. So, man, and an unusual thing, right? Win the toss, let's go with it, right? I like it. I like the aggressive strategy here.
Well, we talked about it. They need to go off to a good start.
That's
So
right.
maybe
That's
they
the best
think-
way to do it.
maybe
Start
they
with the
think
ball.
They want to try to get the ball and do something with it first.
Now, if you're Troup, do you do something funny like try an onside, right? To like, oh, you wanted the ball first.
That's-
Well,
that's risky.
right? It might be risky. You never know. So I think this is the fun part of it, right? Is that that chess match here early and see what happens.
National Memorial Day Parade in Washington, D.C. on May 25th, 2026 to commemorate America's 250th anniversary. How about that Eagle Band?
All right. It's like kicking off for Troup for 55, I believe there, Jeremy.
I think that's actually 59, Anthony Zuniga.
Wow, that's a great number there. Be some interesting jersey numbers tonight. And it's going to be a short kick fielded around the 25 by New Diana. That's number 12. Oh, he stepped out. Oh, he was going to spin around.
He had some room.
He had some room. That was number 12. That was Titus Reed.
Yeah, so one of the starting receivers back deep got the ball there, and it looked like he had some room if he could get going there, but he stepped out of bounds, and so they're going to take over at the 30-yard line.
Man, that was, I mean, it was, he must have just stepped out. Working on our clock too. We have a little issue with it up there. The handoff up the middle, and that's going to go to the tailback. That's Alex Sheridan, and he's going to pick up maybe.
Like,
well, no,
I think they're going to go no gain.
Wow, I thought he might have gotten a yard, but no gain. So 2nd down and 10.
Fake the handoff, rolls out.
And he's going to scramble around, and he's looking. He's got Sheridan wide open over here. He's looking at him, and he's not looking there, but he's got a receiver anyway and caught. That's number 13, Gage Sandlin. Man, he had Sheridan for days over here, Jeremy, and he went with a tougher throw, but hey, it works out.
He said that looks fine, but I think I'll take this. So that ball is going to be on the 47-yard line. So that was a 17-yard catch there.
Man, what a play. Quarterback using his talents there and was able to stretch the play out. There'll be a handoff to Sheridan, looking for some room, and he is going to keep moving his feet and get up to the 50-yard line. Gain of 3.
Yeah, good run there. Again, that was second effort, right? That was the initial play. He was bottled up at the line of scrimmage and was able to kind of push through and keep his feet moving and pick up 3 yards. All right, so 2nd and 7 here from the 50-yard line.
So yeah, fake the handoff. Johnson pulls it. The lefty throws deep. He has a man. He just throws it up for grabs, though. Too far for his receiver, Titus Reed.
In fact, that almost looked like that ball was intended for the corner that time. Again, a good play there by number 2, Cameron Hawley there in coverage. So the Hawley brothers, Cameron and Dee, I'm assuming brothers, maybe cousins, but they're both corners for Troup.
5-yard penalty, remains 2nd down.
All right, so 5-yard penalty there.
Man, that's tough right there. So 2nd down and 12 now. Ball at the 45-yard line of the Eagles. And Johnson's just going to keep it, and a quarterback keeper around in, and a nice run for Johnson. He's going to get across midfield, tackled down around the 47-yard line. So a good gain there. It's going to bring up a manageable 3rd down here for the Eagles.
Yeah, so look like you picked up, what, about 8 there on the carry?
Tony Sheridan up the middle, and he is close. They're going to mark him just short of the first, Jeremy. I think he's going to be maybe a yard short. I think this is a definite go for it.
Yeah, I think you're going to go here as well.
Very close to a 1st down.
And again, we talked about it, right? Sustained drives, chewing up some clock, and then you just want to make sure that you get points out of this one if you can. So you're on the plus side of the field, and again, it's not a place you want to kick a field goal here, and it's a tough punt, so go for it.
And the keeper for Johnson around right side. There goes Johnson. He is gone. Touchdown, New Diana. And that's a 44-yard touchdown run for DeJuan Johnson.
Man, had me fooled. That pull was perfect.
Man.
The entire Troup defense collapsed on that dive, and there was no edge. There wasn't an edge at all, right? The edge defender lost his edge, and Johnson cruises into the end zone untouched.
He lost his edge. I like how you did that.
Lost his edge. Got the swinging gate here. They're going to look at it. Nope, they're going to go for the extra point.
Well, you talked about the importance of the start for the New Diana Eagles here, Jeremy, and they took advantage of it there. So on to kick the point after. That's number 10. That is Christian Gomez. Oh, bad snap.
Man, that thing went rolling.
Gomez just going to fall on it. So the point after is no good. So with 8:55 left here in the first quarter, New Diana strikes first at home. They lead Troup 6-0. We'll be right back here on NETSN.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
And we are back here on the NETSN. Brett Sweeney, Jeremy Diamond here in Diana, Texas tonight. We got 15 votes in the poll so far. We got 40% Troup, 40% New Diana, and 20% just watching football on NETSN.
Hey,
so we'll see. Hey, if you're in tonight, go ahead and make sure you get your vote in on the poll. Chat with us too. We got Let's Go Troup from RJ. Welcome RJ to the game tonight.
All right, and again, kicking off is going to be number 10.
Yep, that's
Christian Gomez.
Mr. Gomez again. And fair catch by Troup. That's number 7. That's Riley Blackman. And he's going to be at the 28-yard line, I believe, is where they're going to start 1st and 10. Okay, now, Jeremy, your Troup, you give up an opening touchdown. I think one of the things that I don't think New Diana has trouble scoring. I think it's going to be from talking to folks. Can they shut down the dynamic Troup offense? You got Josh Childress at quarterback and the talented junior running back coach's son Brett Wells. The first name is not spelled the same as mine, but he's got a good first name.
And then you got the Holly brothers at wide receiver, along with number 20.
Is that James Pierce?
Yeah, James Pierce. There you go, Pierce. I knew I had Pierce. I couldn't remember the first name. Yeah, James Pierce.
It's going to be a throw on the first play of the game, and there's nobody home out here.
It looked like there was a wide receiver blocking.
And there's a flag.
I think there was supposed to be a screen, and I think somebody didn't run the right route on the screen there.
Was it a intentional grounding? Because there wasn't anybody near the.
That's right. It could have been that. You could have called the early block. I'm not sure what they're going to call here.
But 11 ran downfield. 7.
So
A 5-yard penalty.
So they had Blackman as ineligible. Was he covered, Jeremy?
Yeah, I think he was the tight end there and was covered, but I think he was going downfield to block on a screen, and so again, nobody to throw to, and so he was blocking early, which makes him. He was covered by the slot and the receiver on that side. So it was like 3 guys on the same side, and so he couldn't run a route, and the pass didn't come quick enough for him to get away with the block.
All right, so it'll be a 5-yard penalty. Backs Troup up, so it'll be 1st and 15 now for the Tigers. And there's going to be another flag here as there's movement. Don't even get a chance to. It looks like that was Pierce on the run. And
it had a little room, it looked like, but it looked like maybe the left guard went early.
Dead ball, false start. Number 66, Troup. 5-yard penalty remains.
There you go, right tackle. That's Dewberry. Troup is they're going backwards, Jeremy, not where they wanted to start here.
Yeah, 1st and 20 is not something you want to start the game out with, but again, this offense has been prolific, and so but you don't want to put yourself in a hole and make the job harder than it already is, right? And so now they've got to go 82 yards to get a score to tie this game up or take the lead.
So 1st and 20 for the Tigers. Ball now back to the 19-yard line. And it's going to be a keeper for the quarterback as Childress, and he's trying to find some room, and New Diana doesn't allow him to get much. Maybe 2 on that carry for Childress.
Number 4, Josh Childress on the quarterback keeper. Initially hit by number 1, Preston Tackett.
And I think they gave him 3. I think they're on the 18, so
okay,
he got
maybe
to the 21.
We are on the opposite side, so.
Yeah. That's that long look, and
well, but they've got 2nd and 18 on the board. So you gave him 2 yards because it was 1st
well,
and 20.
if it was 1st and 10 and then you lose.
It was
right,
1st and 20.
So it was the 28 minus 10 gets you to the 18, and now the 21. It should be 17. But, you know, again, it's a long way to look.
And this time the run up the middle, that's Wells. Gets across the 30. Maybe just to the 31-yard line. So a nice run there for Wells. And now they got a 3rd and manageable here.
Number 11, Brett Wells on the carry.
His first carry, I'm surprised that was the first time Wells has touched it.
And they gave him the 32, so they gave him an extra yard.
Oh, wow.
So 11 on the carry.
Okay. So 3rd and 6. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it to him again. Well, they're gonna keep it on the ground, and that's gonna be on the outside. That's number 5.
D. Holly.
D. Holly
has got
Holly
some
is
speed.
hauling, and he
my
is
goodness.
not gonna be caught. Touchdown. Wow.
Mama, there goes that man. 68 yards for D. Holly on the run for the score.
Man, oh man.
I think what did you just get through saying? I'm not sure that you could stop this prolific offense, and they said, yes, you're right, you can.
Oh man. So a touchdown for the Troup Tigers there as they tied up now the point after, a very important one here. And that is Anthony Zuniga. Not only is he the left guard, he's also the kicker, Jeremy.
That's not a normal combination, I will say. But that's pretty awesome.
And the kick is up and no good.
Oh,
so
man.
2 misses on the point afters. So we have 7:18 left here in the first quarter. We got a tie game at 6. We'll be right back here on NETSN.
We have gone insane here at CDL Training Academy. Get your CDL fast for only $2,900. How can we do this?
Because we're a crazy boys.
Get down to Henderson now. Call or click today to get your CDL.
And we are back here on NETSN, and Brett Swinney, Jeremy Diamond here tonight in Diana, Texas. We have 6 other games on tonight on the network. So if you've got multiple TVs, you can turn a couple other ones on.
That's right.
Do some multi-screen going.
And I think we've got, what, 7 tonight? 6, 7 games at least tonight, so a good bevy to look from. Zuniga's going to kick off here. He's going to kick a high. He's fielded at the 20.
Well, they returned, and that's number 12 again.
Oh.
And he is going this time. A good return.
I think they got away with a block in the back there. Number 7 for the Eagles got away with a shove. A guy looked like he was squaring for the tackle, and then all of a sudden he was face down.
That's Titus Reed, man. 2 good returns for Reed tonight. The first one he stepped out of bounds, and it could have been this time he just took it, and he's like, I'm just going with it.
It looks like they're going to be on the plus 49.
Yeah, great field position here to start the drive for the Eagles.
Or no, they're going to put him square at the 50. Okay.
Okay, make it easy there. 50 yards to go. Either way, a good spot to be. So Johnson in the gun. Oh, we got a little movement up front. Didn't see a flag, though. Johnson scrambling around, using his
all
legs.
kinds of pressure.
He's got a man downfield. He's going to throw a picked off.
That's Cameron Hawley. That's the, we believe, brother of D. Hawley. And he looks like he has some speed,
too. Oh, my goodness. What a return for Hawley. And just like that, the turnover goes back to Troup.
Yeah, sometimes you get yourself in trouble. He even went up, right? And they had 2 guys back in coverage to 1 receiver. And in this case, it cost Johnson there on the throw. And a great play there by Hawley coming back, tracking back to make the catch. And then a great return gets them to the plus 47.
Just like that, Troup back on offense. I feel like the name Hawley's going to be called a lot tonight. There's 2 of them out there, and that so far you've got one with a long touchdown run, and you've got one with a interception with a nice return. So here we go, Childress. Gonna do a little double reverse, and that is number 5. That's D. Hawley.
Got
again,
the handoff
and D.
from
Hawley
Cameron Hawley.
Man, it's just. I just said, I guess I called it there, Jeremy. I said there's going to be a lot of Hawley, and they both touched the ball in the same play. A great play as Troup is now down to the 22-yard line, 1st and 10.
Yeah, 25-yard carry there on the double, right on the reverse there. So kind of a jet sweep reverse. Great play design there by the Troup offense.
Again, make sure you vote. Let us know who you're cheering for tonight. The chat's open also. Let us know in there, too. We want to know who is watching the game from the farthest away tonight. Do we have anybody out of state tonight? 1st and 10 Tigers. Childress. Handoff straight ahead to Wells, and Wells is going to score. Touchdown, Troup. 22-yard touchdown run for Wells.
Man, this offense can score quickly.
Man, just like that. Big plays, Jeremy.
Yeah, big interception return, a big 25-yard run on the reverse, and then a 22-yard scamper to the end zone for Wells. And it's a 12-6 ball game, point pending.
And
it looks like
they're going to go for 2 here. Okay.
Yeah. Might as well. You didn't get it the first time, right?
Guess so. Oh,
both sides jumped. I'm not sure who they're going to call first.
I think
it looked like a D tackle for the New Diana jump, but so did the right tackle for Troup. So we'll see who went first.
It depends on if he came across too.
Right.
Troup seemed to think it was going to go against New Diana here.
And I'm pretty sure New Diana's confident it's going the other way.
They're
right?
both pointing the other way.
Yeah,
it's got to be on the other
each
guy.
other.
Let's see what the referee has here.
Dead ball. False start. Number 7. Troup.
Interesting.
5-yard penalty.
Okay, that changes strategy now. You probably kick it.
I don't know. I think they're going to still go. They haven't really been touched a whole lot until they get decently downfield. So flag there, but they're going to decline, or they're going to go for 2 again.
No,
now they're switching. Okay.
I think this is a good call by Coach Wells here. I mean, you go for it here again, and then now they can score and kick an extra point and be ahead of you.
Take the lead, yeah.
So I think it's a safe play if you're gambling. You're now kicking a 25-yard extra point here.
Yeah, it's getting close to the NFL standard, right?
That little high gets the hold down. Great job by the holder, and it's good. So point after is good for Troup. Great job there on the hold. That was number 12, Jackson Walter. Great job of getting the ball down. So, man, you got a track meet going over here in Diana. 6:04 left here in the first quarter. Troup leads 13-6. We'll be right back here on NETSN.
Brook Hill is more than a school.
I am more than a teacher.
We're more than a classroom.
This is more than a performance.
That is more than a scoreboard.
At Brook Hill, you are more than a student. Brook Hill provides a Christ-centered education that more than prepares students for college. It prepares them for life. Brook Hill is a place to grow, a place to belong, a place to thrive. Are you ready for more?
And we are back here on NETSN. I thought we were covering football, but I think it's track, Jeremy.
Yeah.
You consider this a track meet?
There has been a lot of speed on the field tonight for both teams. All right, now if I'm Troup, I'm not kicking the ball to this right-hand side over here, right? I don't want Reed touching the ball. I think they've tried twice to pooch it, just not quite short enough. But again, if you pooch it short, you got number 2, Alex Sheridan over there, right? You got guys that can do something with it. But I think my bet would be to keep it away from number 12.
He's going to squib it along the ground?
Yeah, anything to keep it from giving him a chance to get any kind of head of speed here.
So kick, and it's going to be fielded again by Reed. Here he goes. Reed's going down that sideline again. He's going to get a pretty solid return. See where the referee ends up spotting him out. It's just short of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10, New Diana from there. That's still another solid return from Reed. I think he learned from that first one. He's just going to go with it.
Yeah, just got to go with it. Again, I think, this game, the plays that have been big so far have been the decisive ones, right? Hit the hole hard, get it running. For both teams, that's been effective. And again, I think, that last time that New Diana had the ball, Johnson held on to it too long, right? And so he was a little bit indecisive, and that caused the turnover. So I think if you're him, you want to get the ball out quick and get it to your guys quickly.
See what they do this possession. Johnson's going to give it straight up the middle, and Sheridan is wrapped up, and he's going to lose the yard. Great tackle there by the Tigers.
Yeah, several Tigers in on the tackle there. And again, we talked about it. This defensive line has played really well this year, and they've got a big defensive tackle that's going to be tough to move around in Dewberry, and so
2nd down and 12. Johnson, quarterback keeper, looking for room. He spins off the first tackle. He's still moving feet. There he goes, Johnson! Johnson! Is he going to go? He is gone! Touchdown, New Diana! Johnson with a huge run.
64 yards for Johnson on the score. And again, it looked like he was bottled up 3 different times, and he was able to squeeze out of that and get there.
Don't know how, but he did.
Again, big plays, right? Track meet.
Man, oh man.
Hopefully, if you're one of those people, you pick the over on this game. I don't know what the score was, but it looks like we're going to be well on the way to the over here.
So kick is up.
It was kind of partially blocked. I don't know if it ever made it to the ground.
No, and it's no good. So that extra point is still haunting them. So 5:13 left here in the first quarter. Troup still leads 13-12. We got a good one here. Stay with us on NETSN. And we are back here on NETSN, and man, all of a sudden, Jeremy, I'm getting tired.
Yeah.
Watching all these guys run makes me tired.
I'm telling you, you and I, we joked about it early in the year. We were the kings of the defensive battle, low-scoring games. In the last couple of weeks, we've kind of flipped the script, and this looks like a continuance of that, a lot of scoring. Again, we're hoping for a great close game, and points are a lot of fun, aren't they?
I love it. Give me some points. We got Christian Gomez set to kick off for New Diana. And those bright pink socks or tape job or whatever that is.
Yeah, and then back deep you've got Brett Wells, you've got D. Hawley, and I believe Cameron Hawley. I don't know where you kick that one, but probably not to those three.
You kick it short.
Yeah.
That's what they're going to do. Oh, and great sliding catch there.
Yeah, Blackman on the slide there. Looked like a center fielder coming in on that short pop fly, and looks like the ball's going to be at the 38-yard line.
I think that's a smart play, unless you've got somebody that can just kick it over those guys.
Right.
Kicking it short's your best option. We've seen what both Hollies can do. We saw Wells just punch it in last time.
Yeah, I think you're trying to keep it out of those three guys' hands as much as possible. They're a dangerous trio. And then to take nothing away from Pierce, who probably would have had a big play on that one where they had the false start.
Yeah.
All right, we're going empty and 5 wide here, Brett. You got Trips right and Dubs left.
Okay. Childress in the gun by himself. We'll see what they do. Ooh, looks like the move early out here. They didn't call it. Childress throwing it back across. Great defensive play. Wow.
Great job there by number 24. That was Jonathan Valencia. He looked like he was almost the receiver on that one. They were trying to set up a screen and just couldn't get that tunnel screen going there.
Yeah. It looked like we had movement out here on the near side receivers. It looked like some of them moved early. They didn't throw a flag on it. It just looked awkward.
Yeah, and you got 4 wide now and single receiver or single back in the backfield.
There's Wells in the backfield with Childress. And it's going to be Wells. Handoff. Nice cut from Wells. Another cut. Running straight ahead. He's going to pick up the first down. Shifty move by Wells there. Nothing fancy. Just put his foot in the ground a couple times and read.
Yeah, it looked like 15 on the carry there for a first down.
Got that foot, planted it, and cut back. And again, it'll be no backs in the backfield with Childress. Childress going to look left. He's going to make a quick throw, and that's caught by Cameron Hawley. He's still fighting, trying to get yards. And he's going to be brought down at around the 45-yard line. We'll see if they give him forward progress. He still was trying to fight, so they're going to give it to him. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you fight for that yardage, you don't get that spot. So they're going to end up marking it at the 43-yard line of the Eagles here. So it'll be second down and 6 for the Tigers.
Yeah, it was interesting. Like you said, usually when you go backwards, they give you forward progress. But if you start to fight again, then they take that away. But they didn't. They gave him the 43. And
barely got off the field there. It's Wells straight up the middle. There goes Wells. Wells stiff arms a tackler. He's not going to be caught. Touchdown, Troup. 43-yard touchdown run for Brett Wells. Goodness.
Yep, mama, there goes that man. Again, once he broke through that linebacker level, he was almost untouched. And the one man that tried to get him got a no thank you stiff arm to the dome, and he scores.
And it looks like they're going to stick with the point after this time.
I wouldn't be surprised if a couple of runs down the line here they go back to the 2-point. But
well, if New Diana hasn't made right now, this would put them up 8.
That's true.
So they could, at some point, you're right, get that extra possession game if they needed it. Snap, good hold. Kick is up, and it looks good, and it is. So good for Zuniga there. 4:01 left here in the first quarter. Yes, we're still in the first quarter here.
I was just going to say, it feels like we're about halftime, and we're not even into the end of the first quarter.
Troup leads 20-12. We'll be right back here on NETSN. And we are back here on NETSN. Brett Sweet, Jeremy Diamond here, and a lot of scoring going on in this one. Already have 5 touchdowns in the first quarter. We're basically just over halfway through the first quarter.
Yeah, quite the, like you said, track meet, right? It feels like we've run about 7 heats of the 100-meter dash here as quickly as things have been happening, and it doesn't look like it's going to slow down anytime soon. I think the most interesting part of the night so far has been the extra points, right?
Yeah.
I mean, those have been the most contested. We've had a couple of misses, a couple of bad snaps. It's been an interesting
and the ones that have gone in hadn't been very close. I mean, that have been real close, in other words. Going to be fielded at the 30-yard line, fair caught by number 11. That's Troy Schneider. And so New Diana will get their shot now to get back and maybe tie this game or get within 1, depending on, or 2, depending on the extra points here. And right now, Johnson has kind of been that difference maker for New Diana. His legs has really balanced it out. It'd be interesting to see if they can get him outside the pocket and maybe have Troup key on him and see if they can get a receiver open downfield.
Yeah, I think
he's got a good arm.
They're going to have to, they're going to have to move him. I think they're going to have to roll him out intentionally because this defensive line has been able to get through into the backfield on any deep throws they've tried to make.
So Johnson is going to fake the handoffs outside, quick pass and caught, and a tackle broke.
Oh, he dropped the ball!
Oh, man.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
That was Christian Gomez, the
he had plenty
there.
of room, and he almost forgot to take the ball with him.
Is the ball important, Jeremy?
It might be worth something to hang on to it.
Have you seen the new the new show? With Chad Powers? Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've watched a little bit of it.
Okay, that's one of those things that it can ruin you if you don't take the ball with you. So still a first down, ball at the 41-yard line of New Diana here, 1st and 10. Johnson, play action, rolls to his right, steps up, got a man open, off his fingertips. Oh my goodness, intended for Troy Schneider out there. I believe that was Schneider. Oh, that was Titus Reed. Snyder was also out there.
Yeah, Snyder was a little bit deeper.
Oh,
he had drawn the safety, so
they were almost too close early, Jeremy.
Yeah.
You really don't want 2 receivers that close to each other.
Yeah, and again, Reed had a step on him, just couldn't quite bring it in. It was right off the tips of his fingers there, and that would have been another big play. It was just that close, right? Ooh. It's a game of inches sometimes.
Man, good throw. Good job by Johnson to square his shoulders. He was scrambling right, scrambling the opposite direction of his throwing arm to the left. It's a tough throw. Johnson got pressure in his face, scrambling around, looking for something. He better get rid of it. And he's just going to throw it away. Incomplete. Smart play there by Johnson. He had guys all in his face there.
We got some yellow on the field.
Uh-oh. That's out.
I think we might have had a lineman downfield again because I think it was supposed to be a screen. It looked like maybe number 55 was downfield.
I was going to say it's too far that way really for holding on the offense. That's another one that I would think, sometimes when the quarterback's moving around that much. But, yeah, if he was downfield, that would make sense of why the flag is 5 yards downfield.
Get eligible man downfield for 55.
Yep, good call there, referee Diamond.
Sometimes you get lucky. So that's going to back him up to the 36.
So now be 2nd and 15. Now, if you're new down here, you want to try to get at least a manageable amount back here. You don't have to get it all back, but at least need to get 5 to 7 yards here on 2nd down. Johnson, back to pass, looking right. He's throwing right. He's got a man if he runs to it. Oh, incomplete. That's intended for Gomez again.
Yeah, Gomez just needed.
He kind of maybe stopped and looked back.
And then once he realized the ball was in the air, then he tried to pick the speed back up again, and he wasn't able to do so.
So it'll be a 3rd down and 15. And at the rate Troup has been scoring on offense, New Diana doesn't really want to give the ball back to them at this point. Let's see if they can.
Yeah, you don't want to get behind another score here. You're down 8. You're within range here, but you don't want to give Troup a chance to push this out to 2 scores.
Johnson is going to scramble away. He's got pressure in his face, and he's
going
sacked.
down. That is number 8 for Troup. That's Luke Skillern, the linebacker coming in on the blitz there.
Number 8, Luke
Man,
Skillern.
so it's going to be punt time for the New Diana Eagles. It'll be Gomez back to punt. Back to return the kick for Troup is going to be number 5. That's D. Holly.
Don't kick it to him. I'm just going to throw that out there. Kick the ball out of bounds, kick it on the ground, do anything you can to keep the ball out of number 5's hands.
And you look down this Troup roster, Jeremy, on the at least the starters, and there's not a whole lot of SRs on this list. And it's going to be probably a safe punt there. Ooh, I might let that roll a little more, but it's going to be down at the 39-yard line. So Troup will take over 1st and 10. You look down here, you've got 2 offensive linemen as seniors. Junior, sophomore, junior.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, that man, as a coach, you got to love that, right? You have a talented
they're
team.
already good.
And then you're going to bring them back at least one more year. And, again, like you said, only 2 guys there offensively are going to roll out. And again, you got talent and then you got experience, right? Because even juniors, right, you got some guys that have played a few years on the varsity level. And so you've got a good mix. And really, I mean, this offensive line for Troup is a good-sized offensive line. Sometimes you just never know, but the right guard and the right tackle are about as big as you can see at any level of Texas high school football.
It's going to be a handoff around in. That's Pierce.
Pierce wants to get in and get some.
Is tripped up, and he's going to get to the 43-yard line. So a gain of about 4. So 2nd down and 6. Again, thanks for joining tonight's broadcast. If you're here, make sure you vote in the chat there. Who you're rooting for tonight? Are you rooting for the Troup Tigers? Are you rooting for the New Diana Eagles? Or are you just here watching football on NETSN? Just maybe you're
rooting for us.
Maybe you're our cheerleaders tonight.
Yeah.
So let us know. Childress takes the handoff to Wells. Quick throw out to Cam Holly, and he makes a couple of tacklers miss, and there he turns on the Jets, and he is gone. Touchdown, Troup.
57-yard pass reception there for the touchdown.
Man, oh man, it's like a video game. He's got that turbo speed.
Yeah, what was that old school Brett Tecmo Bowl, right? If you had Joe Montana to Jerry Rice, it was pretty much a touchdown every time, and it kind of looks the same here. If you throw it to either Holly, you got a good chance at scoring.
Man, that's just not even fair, Jeremy.
Yeah,
goodness gracious.
It does. It seems unfair.
How do you cover that?
Yeah. You gotta go cover 4 umbrella defense almost, and then you're gonna give up the catch.
Good hold, and kick is just in. Well, that's been the biggest interesting moment of the night. Jeremy is the point after.
Yeah, that one. I didn't know. It looked like the pop fly where everybody's like at the wall. The kids, catching the home run, and the outfielder's at the wall, and you're not sure, and it just squeaked over.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. 1:23 left here in the first quarter. Troup leads 27-12. Be right back here on NETSN.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
And we are back here on NETSN. Brett Sweeney, Jeremy Diamond here in Diana, Texas tonight, as we've been treated to a track and field meet.
Yeah, it's been speed, and more speed for both teams. Right now, Troup's got a 15-point lead. They've stretched it out to 2 scores, but we've seen a lot of speed on the New Diana end as well. Really, it's been all about the big plays.
Yep.
And Troup has just a couple more.
Yeah, there's no dink and dunk plays tonight. It's been all big plays.
Right.
And kickoff for Zuniga. It's going to be fielded by the up man, and a nice aggressive field there. Who is that? Who is that on the return? That's number. Oh, that's Johnson.
I think it's 11.
Oh,
11. Schneider. I think it was
Oh.
Troy Schneider.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's still pretty aggressive there for being that close to the Troup Tiger coverage team, Jeremy. It was it's a coach that's one that you hold your breath for a second and okay, good, we got it. Ball's going to start at the 40-yard line of the Eagles here.
Yeah, and again, they're already in plus territory. Well, we're not the only game with a track meet. My wife just checked in. She's at the Legacy Longview game. It's 20-13 Longview,
Okay.
and it's early in the second quarter, so they're putting up points over there too.
Okay.
It might be who scores last.
Johnson steps up into the pocket, throws across the middle.
Oh.
Ooh.
It looked like 3 Tigers and on the play, and I'm not sure that the receiver for New Diana there, number 4.
It was Linwood.
Linwood, I don't even know if he knew it was coming his way. He didn't seem to recognize it.
He was probably the closest receiver to making the catch, and he wasn't ready for it. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 for New Diana here. 1:14 left here in the first quarter.
I think they've got to get Johnson on the move.
Yeah, they do better with giving kind of him that run pass option. They're going to roll him out to the left. Johnson going deep. He's got that's going to be a flag.
Got to be. Yeah. Pierce was all over him, grabbed his shoulder pad and his jersey.
Well, that's one of those where the underthrown ball helped him. You know,
Yeah.
it was underthrown. The receiver was looking at it.
That time
So
the receiver was ready and was able to come back and make the call. Yeah, help the referee out with the call there.
The pass was intended for Linwood again. Now, we've talked about this probably several times. Well,
Pass interference, number 20, Drew. Be a 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
I want a spot foul in high school here, Jamie.
Yeah,
I think
especially there. Really, it's the smart play. If
Yeah.
you're going to give up a touchdown, just tackle him and only give up 15. I mean, that ball would have been down by the 20.
Yeah.
You know, it costs you 25 yards by not having a spot foul.
I just think that's just makes sense.
Yeah, minimum of 15 or spot, I think should be the right move there.
So 1st and 10 for New Diana. Now the ball is spotted at the Troup Tigers 45-yard line. Man in motion. They're going to hand it off to Sheridan, and there's just not been a lot there for him tonight. He's just ran into a wall of Tigers there.
Yeah, and again, we've talked about it. This Troup front is pretty stout. Again, Dewberry, number 66, and then your defensive end, number 18, Billy Borgia, and then on the other side you've got number 45, Tanner Wilson there. They've been all over the place.
So after that no gain, it'll be 2nd down and 10.
And then I think Starkey is your other defensive tackle, if I looked right.
Johnson, they're going to hand off again. And that time is going to be, is that Sheridan again? No, is that Sheridan? No, it's going to be Evans. Ricky Evans there on the carry. Looks like they're going to be content to let this clock run down and head to that second quarter. So
Yeah, I think Evans picked up 3 there, so it'll be 3rd and 7 when we come back from our quarter break.
So that's the end of one. So after one quarter play here in Diana, Troup leads New Diana 27-12. We'll be right back here on NETSN.
This is where legends rise and moments are made.
They're still on his feet. Come on, let's go, still on his feet.
From the buzzer beaters to the game winners, we bring you the action. Raw, real, relentless. We cover every angle, every story. From the streets to the stadiums.
We're going all the way.
Your favorite athletes. Your teams.
Ford breaks some tackle. Oh my God.
Your passion. All in one place. New games, live shows.
Here he goes. He's got some blockers.
This is the future of sports media.
There he goes. Pick up into the secondary.
This isn't just a network. This is a movement.
Ooh, oh, he ran over the defender.
Welcome to NETSN Game On.
And we are back here on NETSN. Again, Brett Swinney, Jeremy Diamond here in Diana, Texas. Here is a big third down here for New Diana. They're at the Troup 42-yard line. Johnson going to keep it. Looking for room, spins off the first tackler, and he is met by a group of Tigers that are going to give him a 1-yard gain. So now you've got a third
But again,
down.
I think that was a little indecisive on him, right? He kind of jumped in, jumped out, tried to spin. I think he's just got to hit it and go.
It's a big play right here, 4th and 6.
And again, you're in plus territory, and you really probably don't want to punt it here. So you're going to try to get something.
Because, I mean, you're going to be punting it to one of the Hollies. I mean,
right.
Is that really what you want to do here?
You know, and again, I think you try to get some. I think you roll him out and see what you can get. If you can get a run. And if you can get a throw, roll him left and see what you can do.
Yeah, maybe you send a receiver across the middle, kind of a diagonal route if you can hit him across, or have the option to take off with it. And Johnson scrambling. He looked for his man. He's got Sheridan. Can he get the first? He's got the first. There goes Sheridan. There he goes. Touchdown, New Diana. Oh, we're going to have a late flag. That's going to be a bad penalty.
Oh, they're not going to throw the flag.
They didn't throw the flag. Wow.
Now, I would say maybe because Sheridan stopped, right, and so he didn't really give that defender much of an option, but it was close.
Yeah, it could have been a flag
So
there.
41 yards for Sheridan. He finally breaks open a big run.
Wow, just what the doctor
big pass
ordered
play there and a little screen, and boom.
They needed that one. As they got the swinging gate here, as Gomez is on for the point after. This has been the tricky thing for them tonight. See if they can make their first point after.
Yeah, they need to get a good hold here.
It's important. Oh, it rolls on the ground, and somehow he kicks it in the best kick of the night there.
Yeah.
So the point after is good.
And just like that, we're back within 8, right? I mean,
it's just like it is. 10:56 left here in the first half. Troup leads 27-19. Be right back here on NETSN.
Your vehicle is one of the biggest investments you'll make, and at Fairway Ford, we're committed to keeping you on the road. Our service technicians are experts in all aspects of every vehicle we put our customers in. And with our mobile service, you can stay safely where you are. Our team comes to you to fix whatever issue you're having. Learn more and book your next appointment at fairwayfordhenderson.net.
And we are back here on NETSN. Jeremy, let everyone know about what they're missing out if they don't have the NETSN app.
Yeah, so the best part about the NETSN app is that it doesn't cost you anything. You go to the App Store, you go to the Google Play Store, you click download, and it is free. You create an account, and then you can join us on our weekly pick'ems. We've got podcasts. We do a Beast from the East show every week on Tuesday, where we do top 15 of the 4A through 6A, as well as 3A, 2A taps. We've got brackets as the playoffs start. We've got live notifications when games go live. You can actually input scores where you are and let us know what's happening in the area, and then those scores update on our live broadcast. So we've got a plethora of items that you can go through, all provided because we have great sponsors that allow us to do that for free to you.
An onside kick. Oh, touched by Troup. They can pick it up. It fell on it. And New Diana will take possession.
And the hardest part about that is he touched it before it even went 10 yards, and he reached out wide to do it.
That's a coachable moment right there.
Oh, man. What a smart play, though, by the New Diana Eagles to get the ball back down 8,
well,
right?
If you can't stop them, just keep them from having the ball.
That's right, if you don't let them have it. And, again, it almost turned to disaster because the guy that was trying to pick it up for New Diana couldn't get a hold of it, and then finally Gomez, the kicker, just comes over and falls on it.
Man, oh, man. They got the fans in the crowd trying to get the crowd pumped here.
Yeah. You know, and it's hard, right? I mean, it's hard when you don't have excitement in the stadium. You know, these kids need to hear it from the crowd, too. They feed off that, and so it's important for both sides to be cheering and getting loud. All right, so 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line.
See if Johnson and company can get something going here. And he's going to hand it off, and immediately tackled is Sheridan.
Caden Starkey shot through there like he knew the play call and the snap count.
I think he might have been in the huddle.
Yeah, he was a loss of 4 there for Sheridan. Yeah, you know, when it happens that fast, I mean, you can't do anything as a running back, right? You just got to hang on to the ball and live for another play.
So 2nd down and 14 now. They go backwards after that big loss there. Johnson's going to drop back the pass. He's looking to his right, rolls back to his left. He's still scrambling around, breaks the tackle, throws it, and incomplete.
And probably not the worst thing that ball was in the dirt early, because there were more Tigers than Eagles near the ball there. So a fortunate thing that the ball lands short there. Again, it avoids the sack.
So the 3rd down now at the 29 or 39-yard line, excuse me. So 3rd and 14. Man, you've got to take advantage of this here, New Diana. You got to. How many times is the onside kick going to work?
Yeah, and especially that well in your favor, you got to do something with it.
Johnson is going to be a quarterback draw. He's looking for a room. There goes Johnson. There he cuts a couple of times. He breaks another tackle. There goes Johnson. He's still on his feet. There goes Johnson. They're trying to strip it. They can't. Man, what a run by Deshaun Johnson.
DeJuan Johnson was everywhere on that play.
Man, Jeremy, that Troup made the mistake of trying to ball hunt there. They're trying to strip it from Johnson. He just kept running. 45
yards I've got on that carry.
Man, what a huge run at a huge time in the game. I mean, it looked like there was no room for him to get through there. He was like he had butter on him and they couldn't tackle him.
It was the grease pig at the county fair there. Nobody could bring him down, and finally were able to. But yeah, you're right. They were going for the ball in the strip instead of securing the tackle first and then going for that. And Johnson said thank you.
Sheridan's looking for room. Sheridan's going to bounce it outside. He's got some space.
And he's got
Sheridan's
a block.
Got the corner. Touchdown, New Diana. 16-yard touchdown run.
And again, what have we said? Big play, big play.
Man, oh man. And now it's your 2 points from tying this game.
Yeah, so you're going to.
You might see a timeout here by Coach Lane here. Yeah, and they're going to get a timeout to think about this one because you want to figure out what you want to do, and then if you're going to go for it, you don't want to just, throw some random play out there. You want to have a chance to think about it.
Yeah, you don't want to go willy-nilly on it, right? And then cost yourself 2 points, right? And you want to get close.
So we'll see what they do. Man, what a game so far, Jeremy.
Yeah.
If you're not watching this game, what are you doing tonight?
I don't know. You're in the wrong place if you're not watching this. Again, if your friends aren't tuned in, man, send them the stream link. 52 points, and we're not even halfway through the second quarter.
Yeah.
We're well on pace to break a triple-digit scoring overall. And
Archie Manning says 6 not looking like number 6. Well, they've looked like number 6. New Diana's just been up for the challenge tonight.
Yeah. Again, it's been big play to big play, and again, this might come down to who has the ball last. We didn't know what this was going to look like, but man, it has been a track meet so far. Big play after big play.
It's going to be interesting. What do you call here, Coach?
The run has been good, but I think it's more the zone read. I think if I'm New Diana, I'm pulling Sheridan. I'm pulling it, and I'm going to work the edge. And if I need to, I've got a guy releasing to the back corner of the end zone and maybe a guy right on the flat there by the pylon, and I'm going to try to toss to either one or take it myself.
Okay, man in motion. DeJuan Johnson looks left. He's got a receiver.
Oh, what a play there. That was Pierce.
Wow.
It was open.
He was.
And Pierce closed on that quickly. Again, that was the idea I was looking at, but I would have wanted him to roll a little bit more to his left to get a little bit of an easier
throw
there.
Make it an easier pass.
Yeah, or at least give the option to run, because once you stop that roll, now the defense can flat to the receivers, right? They can go stick to a receiver, and the threat of run is gone.
Okay. Do they dare try it again?
Why not?
I mean,
right? I don't know. You probably got a little bit of surprise that first time. I'd be shocked if Troup doesn't come out with a hands team the rest of the night. And then, again, be smart. Move your body. Don't reach out for a ball like that, and definitely don't reach 7 yards into a 10-yard kick.
I'm going to squib it or pooch it, though.
Yeah.
I almost like the squib just because the bounces you can get off of it.
Yeah.
If you get that right bounce and it bounces over the receiver's head. I was watching a game the other day. I can't remember which game it was. It was a kick where they kind of did one of those little pooch kicks, and it took the right bounce and bounced over the return guy's head and landed in a good spot, and they almost recovered it.
I think we had one last week like that where it took a crazy hop and went all the way down to maybe.
I've watched so much football lately. I can't remember which game it was, but
yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like once that ball hits about that second to third bounce, you never know what's going to happen. Again, the ball's not round, and
not,
so crazy.
Not round ball yet.
Right.
Hey,
yeah.
Basketball's on the horizon.
It's coming, but it's not here yet. And that ball's got points and odd shapes, and so you never know what you're going to get.
Gomez set the kickoff for the Eagles.
So we got Gomez kicking it off somehow here. We'll see. They do have a lot of guys up close. They don't have. They did move up. So you've got Wells back there with D. Holly, I think. It's like
I think
Holly.
Cameron's up here on the front on our near side.
So they're going to just fair catch at the 39-yard line. Looks like that was number 80.
Yeah, I think that was Logan Chambers there.
Yeah, Chambers. I think I kick it a little deeper than that, just kind of over the top between the second and third row.
Yeah, I don't want to give Troup just 60 yards. I mean,
Yeah,
they've been able to hurt me from
That's
60
like
yards.
one play.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think the longer you make Troup go, the better chance you have of slowing him down. But if you give him field position, man, you're just asking for trouble.
So Childress and company back on the field here. 1st and 10. Ball is actually at the 40-yard line. It's going to be a handoff to Wells, straight up the middle. Wells is going to get 4 up to the 44-yard line.
You know, Wells reminds me a little bit of a guy we've watched a couple times this year named Hank Thurman from Lindale. Just seems to always go forward. Doesn't seem to get knocked backwards very often, if at all. And that didn't look like much room, and yet he squeezes out 4 yards on the carry.
So 2nd down and 6. And if you're Troup, I mean, you're fine with getting that 4 yards of carry, too.
All day. And if you can break one, then even better.
And in motion is Pierce.
Little orbit motion, got the option here.
Childress is going to run it himself, and he's going to pick up the 1st down.
I think he almost got tackled by Pierce there.
Yeah, they were right together.
Yeah, they got a little closer than he won on the option look.
See, they think the ball is going to be right at midfield at the 50-yard line.
That's going to be a 1st down.
The game is kind of slowed here for a second. So if you're just joining us, you're like, hey, where's this track meet? It's kind of.
I promise it was here 2 minutes ago.
It was.
And it can come back at any time. This is the middle distance running events in a track meet.
Here you go.
Soon to be followed by relays.
Going to send D. Holly in motion. He cuts it back up the middle. D. Holly juking around, and a nice gain. He's going to be tackled at the 44-yard line.
So he still manages to pick up 6 on what looked like a broken play.
Yeah, he just kind of put his foot in the ground a few times, made the defense think he was going one way, and found some kind of crease in there.
Yeah, and Josue Quezada on the tackle there.
So 2nd down and 4. It's going to be Wells this time, straight up the middle. Wells cuts a little bit outside, and there goes Wells. He is not going to be caught. Touchdown, Troup.
44 yards. Again, big play. There's your track meet. We're back to the sprints.
Man.
One broken tackle and then untouched.
Well, what's the over/under on points in this game? I think
I don't know. Whatever it is, it's been changed. If it was Vegas, they'd have already changed it. Did we say 100? We meant 150. It's been a crazy one. A lot of fun. Hopefully you're enjoying it as much as we are.
I know we are for sure.
Yeah. So
Troup's
looking to make it out to 9-point lead here.
Yeah, this is a big point after here for Zuniga. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up and
it's
blocked by New Diana, and they pick it up. And he's going to be tackled down. And
but still a big play to keep it within 8.
The special teams coaches got to be pulling their hair out at this point.
We said score on special teams, and neither team was like, well, we might, you know. What a crazy play there.
7:41 left here in the first half. Troup leads 33-25. Be right back here on NETSN.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
And we were back here on the NETSN. Man, they're collecting all kinds of stuff in the press box.
Keys, a wallet pretty soon. They're going to be like, we got a pair of pants, a shirt.
I checked my pockets while I go.
Yeah, I did too. I was like, wait a minute. I went out to the parking lot a few times. Thankfully, it's not my wallet, not my keys. So far, so good on that end. But yeah, you'd think by now you'd realize you don't have your keys. But, you know, it's that thing where you're like, this would never happen to me. And then you get to the car tonight and you're like, it happened to me.
Yep.
So hopefully whoever that is finds out sooner rather than later. Or it's like our family. Sometimes I think my wife has the keys. She thinks I have the keys, and they're still in the car, right? And so
yeah, because you don't have to put them in the ignition. They just sit.
That's right. Once you push that button, it changes things.
So kick from Zuniga, little pooch kick, and fair caught. Not sure.
It wasn't the best fair catch wave. He kind of did the like hi guys instead of the hand above the head, but
he did the Chris Jericho.
Yeah,
hi guys.
Hi guys.
That was Snowy Snyder on the fair catch there.
Yeah, they're gonna tell him, hey, listen, it's sort of like when you call an infield pop fly. You got to get real specific and give the big wave and make that catch.
Yeah, you don't want to take an unnecessary hit there.
Yeah, that'd be a bad time to not get your hand up high enough and get nailed and then fumble it or something. And
so they're going to start from the 29-yard line. I'd say that's probably one of the worst field positions they've had tonight, the way it's been going. So Johnson and company, 1st and 10. And it's going to be a play action. He's going to go quick pass outside and caught. Complete to number 11. That is Schneider. Nice gain. And they're going to be giving them the first down. So
yeah, that was just over the outstretched hands of the defender there, and I think the ball is going to be on the 40-yard line, so 11 yards on the catch there for Snyder.
Man, good timing on that route too.
Yeah. Yeah, the good and the bad of those timing routes is as long as everything's smooth, it works great, but if somebody stumbles or the ball doesn't quite get out the right way, it can be dangerous, but a great hook up there for 11.
So 1st and 10. At the 40, Johnson, play action again, going back outside, and oh my gosh, what was the Mack truck there?
That was the hick stick. Oh, and then he's celebrating. They're going to throw it.
Oh man, goodness!
It was a huge hit.
Goodness gracious! Did they get the license plate of that Mack truck?
It was a Holly, double pumper there. Man, what a shot!
Man,
Gomez did not see the license plate on that truck. I guarantee you. But again, post play, it's going to be 15 yards for the celebration, and again, it's so hard, right? Like you want to celebrate what you do, but you can't do it standing over somebody.
Sportsmanlike conduct, number 5, Troup, taunting, 15-yard penalty, first down.
So it was a loss of 3 on the catch, but then a 15-yard penalty, and so. Ball's going to be placed at the 47-yard line on the plus territory here.
Wow.
And again, that's a young man, right, making a play and then forgetting that he can't stand over somebody and you can't celebrate like you can in other division levels, right, when you get to the collegiate.
I'm sure when they go over film, that will be reminded tomorrow whenever that happens. So 1st and 10 for New Diana now. See if they can take advantage of the penalty. Johnson has got some room. Oh, a nice juke. And nice tackle, though. Didn't get by the second man.
That was Skillern on the tackle there.
Man, he juked the first defender, but couldn't get by the second one.
Yeah.
All that for a gain of 1.
Yeah.
Nice tackle by number 8.
Yeah, because if he doesn't make that tackle there, Skillern doesn't. Johnson's got a decent amount of room to keep going. Probably gets the first down and maybe more.
Yeah, especially with that kind of speed in open field.
Yeah.
You just never know.
Yeah, that first ankle was broken and shoes were left behind, had to be picked up after the play. And then the second man said, not so fast.
It's going to be a handoff up the middle. That's Sheridan again. And maybe 1. It kind of, and actually that's not Sheridan. We've seen Evans get some carries here. So that's going to be him with the carry that time for 1. At 3 and 2 there.
Yeah, they look enough alike, especially when somebody's hanging on them. It's hard to tell. But yeah, a 1-yard carry there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 8.
Well, you got 2 downs to pick up the first. You got to figure it's 4-down territory for New Diana here. I like to see him get Johnson moving outside the pocket. And they're going to just a straight keep for Johnson. And he lowers his shoulder. It's going to get 2 more. And it's going to bring up a 4th down and about 6.
DJ Johnson on the carry. That's Jackson Waller on that tackle.
I don't know that I like. That's not the play that I want to see him do. Lower. I think he needs to be out in the open space where he can use his speed and quickness.
Yeah, and I think the thing there was the receiver. You want one of your receivers coming in and blocking that backer, right? You had a good kick out block by your tight end, but you didn't get the second guy folded in, and so I think that was where that didn't get where you wanted it to be. I think there was a missed block there, and a great job by the Troup defense of closing that hole quickly.
I think they're going to take a timeout. I'm not sure what we're waiting on here.
Maybe trying to chew as much clock as you can.
No, the play clock's not running.
That's true.
So maybe they're keeping it on the field or something.
Timeout. New Diana.
So
Timeout of the first half.
So New Diana takes the timeout. So we'll take it with them. 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Troup leads 33-25. Be right back here on NETSN.
We have gone insane here at CDL Training Academy. Get your CDL fast for only $2,900. How can we do this?
Because we're a crazy boys.
Get down to Henderson now. Call or click today to get your CDL.
Back here on NETSN, Brett Sweeney, Jeremy Diamond here, as we have a timeout, New Diana, with a big 4th down coming up. All right, draw it up, Coach. What are we doing here?
I'm gonna run a levels play here. I'm gonna run kind of a deep out route, and then I'm gonna run a shallow cross, and I'm gonna roll my quarterback out to the left, and I'm gonna let him pick. And if he doesn't like what he sees, I'm gonna let him get on the run here. So I'm gonna roll him left and give him a couple of options to throw to, and if he needs to, let's get it on the feet.
All right, here we go. Johnson back to pass. Johnson looking around. He's got a lot of Troup players around him, and it's incomplete, intended for number 11, Troy Snyder. I'm not sure he's been able to stay in bounds even if he caught it there.
Yeah, that was really close to the it would have been a perfect throw to keep him in bounds there.
So Troup now will get possession with 4:53 left here in the first half. That's a tough one right there for New Diana. They're trying to keep pace there. They'd kind of gained a possession back. Now, Troup has 4:53, and New Diana received the kickoff. So
and you have the 2-minute timeout, right? So
yeah.
Troup really has, if they want to, 4 timeouts in their pocket, right? The 3 that they get plus that 2-minute timeout. So they can really do anything they want here and not be in danger of running out of clock.
1st and 10 from the 43. Wells off right tackle, cuts it back up the middle. Wells following his block. Oh, a nice cut
what a
by
block
Wells.
by D. Holly.
Goodness. Wells will get down inside the 25. Man, nice run by Wells. And again, it's nothing real fancy, Jeremy. Just running downhill, kind of following his blockers. Very smart runner, you can tell. Of course, a coach's son. I mean, obviously he's probably been in the film room since he was born.
Sure, and 32 on the carry there. So big first down run, and again, they're threatening.
Hand off to Wells again, up the middle. Wells, he has done a score, another one. Touchdown, Troup.
And that one, he looked like he tried to stiff arm 2 guys, and he didn't even have to. They just fell down and missed the tackle.
What a run by Wells. Is that 4 touchdowns by him or 3?
That is 4 rushing touchdowns and 1 receiving touchdown. So he's accounted for 5 of their scores.
It's not bad.
No, not a bad night. Not a bad first half, much less a bad game.
First half.
Yeah.
Goodness.
And again, there's still 4:11 left, so there's still the opportunity for maybe another possession if you can force a 3 and out for New Diana.
So on for the point after is Zuniga. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up, and it's good. So with 4:11 left here in the first half, Troup leads 40-25. I'll be right back here on NETSN.
Brook Hill is more than a school.
I am more than a teacher.
We're more than a classroom.
This is more than a performance.
That is more than a scoreboard.
At Brook Hill, you are more than a student. Brook Hill provides a Christ-centered education that more than prepares students for college. It prepares them for life. Brook Hill is a place to grow, a place to belong, a place to thrive. Are you ready for more?
And we are back here on NETSN. We got 4:11 left here in the first half.
Zuga set to kick off.
And probably some more points here ahead, if I was guessing. And returning, that is Johnson.
I think that's a safe bet.
And a good return for Johnson. He'll get across the 40, close to the 45-yard line. So good field position for New Diana to start this drive. Again, thanks for tuning in tonight. The chat's been kind of quiet tonight, and so was the poll. So interact with us. Let us know where you're watching the game from, who you're watching, who you're cheering for. Also, vote in the poll and tell us that as well. We'd love to know who's watching the game.
Yeah,
and we're just not just here talking to
that's
ourselves.
Right, to ourselves. And all you have to do is just hit that subscribe button. Again, that's going to keep you notified when we go live.
And how much that cost?
It's free to do so.
Okay, all right, just checking.
Yeah, so free to do that. And again, let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for. Maybe there's a specific player.
Johnson, play action. There's a man wide open. It's Levi Green, the tight end, and he is going to score. Touchdown, New Diana.
55 yards on the hookup. What a great play. That's that tight end pop. Kind of sneak the tight end out. He's been blocking all night, and then you sneak him out and go 55 yards for the score.
Well, that's a good way to answer right there, Jeremy.
Yeah, again,
keep this thing close. There's going to be more points.
That's right. It didn't take long for you to be right. One play from scrimmage there offensively and another score.
Can we record that so I can tell my wife that later?
I was right. I promise. Man.
It looks like, are they lining up to go for it here? Ooh. We'll go over some scores here in a minute, Jim. I got some good ones.
Yeah, there's some interesting scores out there tonight.
So we've got a 2-point attempt here, and Coach Lane is not happy with somebody.
Yeah, somebody's supposed to be out there and is not out there.
I think it was Titus Reed because he's the one coming over here. No? Wait. Maybe not. It's Sandlin here, it looks like. He needs somebody in the game.
Well, and that's frustrating, too, because you've got them on the ropes a little bit, and then having to waste a timeout on an extra point is not where you want to do that.
No, I mean, granted, it is the first half, so it's not as big. Now you got some time. Give us a couple of score rate.
Yeah, so a little bit of a surprise here. Pine Tree Pirates 24, Henderson 14. You got Kilgore 21-6 over Lindale. Chapel Hill all over Maybank. I think that one's 61-0 right now. Carthage 21, Athens 14, a little bit tighter than we thought it might be. You've got Center 15, Bullard 13, so a tight one there. Van 27, Gilmer 24 at the half, so a tight game there. Canton's all over Wills Point. Pleasant Grove's all over Spring Hill. Pittsburgh's all over North Lamar. Texas High 14, Mount Pleasant 9.
Ooh.
That was a good one.
Okay.
Marshall's up big on Jacksonville. Longview's up 34-13 on Legacy. NAC only up 14-7 on White House. So a good one there that we've got on our network. And then Burleson Centennial 28, Tyler High 17.
All right.
So that's just a few scores around our area. And again, we'll get to a few more as we get a little bit of time here.
New Dana trying to gain a point here. They're going to go for it. Johnson, quick throw. Ooh, could have been a flag.
Yeah, and there was.
Yeah,
a lot of contact.
The defensive back was all over the receiver there.
Yeah, you're not allowed to wear the same jersey. And so when that happens, there's often a flag thrown. And
there's a flag down.
Another score that's important to this area, you know, you got
pass interference. Number 2, Troup. Get half the distance to the goal.
Retry. Pretty close to our area. Gladewater 15, Tatum 6 at halftime. Diboll 21, Westwood 13. Palestine Westwood behind against Diboll.
Number 1 team in our poll, Jeremy.
Yeah, number 1 team for a while now.
Ooh, that looked really strange.
Yeah, I don't think he got it.
They snapped
I think he's short. They went to go to number 99. They had the touchdown, try to give him the extra couple of points there, and I don't think he made it. It is no good.
Oh, man.
Wow, what a big play there by the Troup defense after giving up the closer conversion.
Sometimes it's almost best just to line it up and run a regular play. Sometimes you try to get too fancy there and it backfires. So we got 3:57 now left. We are at, what'd you say earlier, 150 on points? We are almost halfway to that.
We're 71.
And we still have 4 minutes to go. Every game's probably going to be in the second half, and we're still going to be in the first.
That's right.
We hadn't even got to halftime yet, which, speaking of halftime, we'll have the halftime performances. Both the New Diana and Troup bands will be live here on NETSN, so stay tuned for that. You know, we're here not for just the football game. We also have, there's a lot of students that put a lot of time and effort into doing things for Friday nights. You got the cheerleaders, the band, the drill team, the twirlers, flags, everything that goes into Friday nights. The athletic trainers, the student athletic trainers. And so we want to try to highlight them all. So we will have the halftime performances. I think it's that band contest season is around. I know there was some this.
Yeah, there's some competitions tomorrow. Yeah, so I mean it's that time of year where the kids that participate in band, they put in crazy hours. A lot of these kids are getting up at 6 a.m. for band practice all week long. They come out Friday night, and then they turn right back around on Saturday and have competition all day long. And so, again, it takes more than just what we see on the field between the lines to make Friday nights happen.
Oh, another onside kick, the little melee in the middle of the field.
Oh, the ball is still loose, and I think Troup got on it.
Wow.
That was one of those crazy, like, muddle, huddle, and go get somebody, and, man, that almost worked.
And Troup recovers. Man, what a break that is for them, because to give New Diana the ball again in a row, that would have been tough.
Yeah.
So Troup will get the ball at their own 48, it looks like is where they'll line up. That was a wicked-looking pack of, I guess a pack.
And if you're the one guy trying to field that and you got 10 guys from another team running at you at the same time, you might be like, Coach, I need some more padding. I don't think I signed up for that.
I mean, I'll tell you right now, there's Jamarian Johnson. I don't want anything to do with him.
Yeah, no, that's a big man. It's a big man. And so it looks like the ball is going to be placed on the 48-yard line.
See what Troup does here. Still, again, we just mentioned earlier, they have their timeouts. We still have the 2-minute timeout at the towards the end of the half here.
And as fast as they've been scoring, they might get 2 more possessions here. I mean, it's just been one of those games.
Wells dragging tacklers across midfield up to the 49-yard line. So a 3-yard run for Wells.
Wells on the carry. Brought down by Troy Snyder along with Ricky Evans.
And again, a good job there by the New Diana defense to keep that to 3 yards on that carry. That's the shortest carry he's had all night.
Yeah, he was still chugging, trying to drag tacklers too. Tough run by Wells. Gonna be Childress on the quarterback keeper. Tries to get outside of the corner. He's gonna just step out of bounds and avoid the contact. Smart play there by Childress.
Yeah, and a little dip in, dip out there.
Just got enough of that first down and said, okay, I got enough. I'll just take my chances not getting hit by a Eagle.
Yeah, and then 8 yards on that one, so another first down. He's got 3 carries in the night, 2 of them for a first down. That's a pretty effective rushing night, even though it's not a ton of yardage.
Yeah, he doesn't
important carries.
He doesn't have to do that. He gets those yards because he's got a lot of guys around him that attract attention. Childress throwing deep. He's got Pierce and incomplete. Good defensive coverage on the outside.
And, man, if this is the NFL, that might be a flag because he didn't turn around, right? But gets away with it there. He had a step on him, but again, Linwood did a good job of just getting in the way enough to make that catch difficult.
Yeah, he had good position there. That was the only thing he needed was to turn around. But if that had been underthrown, he might have gotten a flag. Yeah, that's one of those where if you're not turned around, you have a tendency to run right over the receiver. So 2nd down and 10 for Troup. It's going to be a keeper for Childress on the pull, on the read play. And what a block by Pierce on the outside.
That was a pancake with extra syrup on it.
Oh, goodness.
Man. That was a pancake block. It was close to a hold, and he just rolled him over.
Oh, man.
Ball's going to be on the 17-yard line.
Childress is like, thank you very much, sir, for the nice clear out.
24 yards on the carry there for Childress. And, again, we're at 3 minutes here.
Are we really there, or are we just dreaming?
Yeah. And, again, we're not even to halftime. We've got 71 points on the board.
So 1st and 10 for Troup. Going to throw out to the far side. That's caught by Cameron Holly. And he's
what a tackle.
Down. Nice defensive play. Taken down about the 10-yard, make that 11-yard line.
Yeah, I think they're going to give him the 11.
That's the one time tonight that they've been able to kind of corral him.
And really just the 4th passing attempt for Childress on the night. Yeah, and a great open field tackle there because if he doesn't make that tackle, it's another score.
So 2nd down and 5. Ball at the 11. Wells straight ahead. Runs through tacklers, still chugging along. He's going to get the first down. He's going to get tackled inside the 5, down to the 4-yard line.
Wells getting on that carry.
Now, if you're Troup, do you get in a hurry to score here? New Diana has no timeouts. You honestly don't want to score. Well, they're probably going to take it down to the 2-minute timeout here for sure. And they will. So we're finally here. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Troup leads 40-31. We'll be right back here on NETSN.
We would like to thank Christine Vasquez, CPA, PLLC, the official accountant of NETSN.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
And we are back here on NETSN. We got the good news. The wallet was claimed. Somebody claimed the wallet.
That's right. Somebody said, oh, that was my wallet.
The keys won't be as big a deal until you figure out you can't get home today.
White House 17, NAC 14 at half. So White House is taking a 3-point lead. Again, NAC's only got 1 loss on the season.
That's a big game in that
It
district.
is.
And it's going to be Wells straight up the middle for the touchdown. So
4 yards on the scamper.
That's number 11, Brett Wells, in for the Troup touchdown.
And his 6th touchdown tonight.
Yeah.
And we're just at the first half.
It's crazy. I think he heard what Kagan Ash has been doing over there at Mount Enterprise, and he said, I can do that too.
He's like, wait, you forgot about me over here.
That's right. Don't forget about me. Yeah, so big play again there. Big score.
See, they're up 15. They're going to go
for
2 to make it a 3-score game.
Yeah, not a bad idea here, right? It's
all about the numbers.
It's 2 scores either way, so you can push it to 3.
Childress will keep it, and he jumps for the end zone. He gets in. The 2-point conversion is good.
Number 4, Josh Childress takes it in for the 2-point conversion.
So 1:56 left here in the first half. Can New Diana answer? We'll find out right here on NETSN.
79 points, ladies and gentlemen. We're setting a record tonight.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
Oh, excuse me. We're back here on NETSN. Got a bug flying at me here. Man, I thought we had more timeouts than normal games in the first half with all these scores.
I know.
Our sponsors are loving us tonight.
I was going to say, it's been the smorgasbord of ads tonight. So, again, talking about sponsors, they make what we do here free for you to watch, and so we're thankful for them and grateful for them.
Zuniga kicks off. It's going to be fielded around the
31-yard
line, and he forgot to take the ball with him, and I think Troup got that. And
wow.
And
it hasn't been officially confirmed yet.
Oh,
no.
Oh, New Diana. Wow. What a break, because that would have been.
The Troup crowd thought they had it. I thought for sure that's what it was because they went crazy. But
at first look at that, I thought so too, but
evidently the New Diana player won the wrestling match there.
Yeah, it's always an interesting match.
That's right. You never know what happens in those scrums. All kinds of craziness.
So New Diana will get a huge break there. That would have been a
back
disaster.
Yeah, it would have been a backbreaker there.
They already really need to score here because Troup gets the ball to start the second half. So you don't want to give them 2 straight possessions with a score, one to end the half and one to start the half.
Yeah, and again, a minute 53, a long time. But again, New Diana has no timeout, so that's going to force them to go a little quicker probably than they want to.
Oh, Johnson got pressure in his face, scrambles around, gets away from it, and then he is taken down. He's going to end up picking up a yard.
I think they might even be kind and give him 2.
Man, we got an injury.
DJ Johnson on that carry.
We have a timeout for an injury.
And didn't tell what Troup player that was that's down. But we're going to take a break while we check on the injured player. We'll be back with the report here on NETSN.
Texas, it's football season. The lights, the crowds, rivalries. Every Friday night is game day, but here at CDL Training Academy, when it comes to your future, every day is game day. Just like on the football field, success behind the wheel of a commercial motor vehicle takes discipline, that's right, focus, that's right, and safety, that's right. That's why we don't just train drivers, we train champions of the road. That's right. And here's the win and play. We're a TPST certified school. That means when you're ready, you don't have to wait for the state. You can test right here in-house. No delay of games, no flags on the field, just results. That's right. If you're ready to stop sitting on the sidelines and start moving your career forward, the season starts now. Get trained, come on. Get tested, come on. Get on the road with a career that pays like a championship win.
That's right.
Don't wait till next season. Come on. Call CDL Training Academy today and start your CDL journey, because in Texas, whether it's football or trucking, we play to win.
Go Fight Win.
Visit our Henderson, Texas office or online at cdllearn.com.
And we are back here on NETSN. The injured player for the Troup Tigers was number 12, Jackson Waller, who was helped off the field. And they did charge Troup a timeout there with an injury under 2 minutes. So they now down to 2.
I was going to say they still have 2 left, but.
So Johnson back to pass, looking to go deep. Man-to-man coverage. He couldn't connect with his receiver. That was the tight end on the intended pass, Levi Green.
Yeah, and Levi got away earlier with a little sneak out on a tight end pass. He doesn't have the same speed that some of the wide receivers have, so that's going to be tough for him to win a jump ball there. And a good job there in coverage by number 0, Noble Kendrick. So 3rd down and 8 here. Again, like you said, I think it's important here that New Diana try and get a score so they can get a chance to keep the lead from getting bigger.
Johnson looking around again. He's got guys in his face. He is sacked.
That's Dewberry.
And that is not who I want sitting on me,
no.
Jeremy.
That's a lot of person coming down on you.
And I think we're going to see our first punt of the evening here.
Yeah, who would have thought?
Let's see.
Yes, a loss of 9 there on the sack.
Timeout, Troup. Second timeout of the first half.
Troup's going to take a timeout. Let's go to some scores again, Jeremy. I'm sure there's some good ones. We went through a few of them earlier.
Yeah. Let's see here. All right, let's look. I'm trying to get my live update here. Yeah, some games, again, we're not even at halftime yet, and some games have already moved into the second quarter.
It's that great service you got.
Yeah. So, again, Longview's up 34-13 at half. Burleson Centennial's up 11 on Tyler High in the 3rd quarter. White House is taking the lead at Nacogdoches at halftime, 17-14. Marshall up big on Jacksonville.
Tyler High losing at halftime, 28-17.
Yeah.
That's a big game for them. I think they can clutch a playoff spot if they get that win.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of our games. Kilgore 21, Lindale 9 at the half.
And a kick is away. That's Gomez, and he's going to steer clear of Mr. Holly, and not surprisingly, he will kick it out of bounds.
And again, in a bit of a shocker, Pine Tree 27, Henderson 14. That's still at the half, the last update I have. Sulphur Springs 17, Paris 14. That was a big game.
That's a game for 3rd and 4th place, most likely in that district.
Yeah.
We've got a team, Salina, if you ever heard of them, they're pretty good.
Not too bad, yeah.
Frisco Panther Creek also very good. So those 2 teams at the top of that district.
Yeah, Atlanta's up 21-7 on Liberty Ilo. Gladewater's up 15-6 on Tatum.
That's a game we have on NETSN. Jaron and Jeremy Titsworth over there in Gladewater.
Yeah, Edgewood up 21-0 on Harmony.
I'm surprised that game is as close as that.
Yeah.
Good job by Coach Keeling to keep it close. Gladewater looking to win district. It's going to be a handoff to Wells on the right side. Wells, and you can't see him, but he's still moving his feet there because the pile just keeps moving.
As I say, the defender was going with him there.
Tackle made by Jamari Johnson.
Yeah, and I think if Gladewater wins, they guarantee themselves a playoff spot. And again, they would push themselves a little bit farther into the lead there. Again, Palestine Westwood is down 21-19 to Dieball in the 3rd quarter. Not a game score we thought we'd see.
Childress throws it back to Pierce. Pierce looking to pick up some yardage, and he gets the 1st down across his midfield. He's taken down at the 44-yard line, so Troup in hurry-up mode. Clock is stopped here with 42 seconds to go as they move the sticks. They still got that 1 timeout if they need it. I'd like to see them probably throw over here to Mr. Holly on the left. They're going to keep running it. They're going to go
get
to
out
Pierce.
of bounds here.
And nope.
He doesn't.
They may have to burn a timeout. Let's see if they do.
Yeah, I think they've already called it.
Yep, they have. So timeout, Troup. And that is their last timeout.
Timeout of the first half.
Man, what an offensive performance from both teams we've seen in this first half. I mean, I don't know what your yardage sheet looks like, but I know there's a lot of touchdowns on it.
It's a lot of big numbers, that's for sure. I haven't had to write as many plays because we've had 54 and 44. It felt like early every score was 20-plus yards.
It's really harder addition because you have to go back and figure out where they were when they ran it in.
Right.
Instead of like, oh, that was a 3-yard run.
Yeah. Some of these have been on the other side of the 50, so then you got to add and then add 50. And, yeah, it's been an interesting first half. A lot of big scores. Again, Brett Wells has found the end zone a bunch. And again, both teams have been able to do that. Again, defense has been optional a little bit here.
Again, if you're tuned in for this first half, and make sure you share the stream. This is, again, we're the only live broadcast here tonight, so make sure you share it and let everyone know that we are here.
Yeah, so ball on the plus 41.
So second down and 7. Childress, play action. Looking back around, he's going to go deep. There's that deep pass, and there he is, wide open for Holly. Caught. Touchdown.
He got lost. He came from the left side of the field all the way across the field on a deep post route, and money. 41 yards on the pass play for the score.
Wow. I think I called the play there on that one.
You did, and that's his second score of the game. Again, another big play.
54-31. There'll be some games this week that doesn't have that many points in
the whole thing.
One game. Wow.
Yeah, with a point to go, we're already at 85 points and a half. I don't know what the record is, but it feels like we ought to be real close to it.
It might be a late night, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Point after for Zuniga. High snap, gets it down, and a good booming kick for the point after. So we got 17 seconds here left in the first half.
And you would think that might not be enough to score, but the way that both teams have been going, there might be another score before we even get to halftime here.
Yeah. I mean, if you're New Diana, you really want it to be. At least you want it to be them. I mean, if you're a New Diana fan right now,
because you're down 3 scores, and really 3 scores if you get the 2-point conversion all 3 times, right? 24. And again, Troup has done a good job here because they're gonna get the ball back in the second half, and so.
Well, it was just 31-40 a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
They were trying to get the 2-point to make it 7. They didn't get it, and now Troup has scored back-to-back possessions.
Yeah.
So, man. Again, the halftime show will be coming up, so make sure you stay tuned for that. We have the band and the halftime show in its entirety. Our man Richard over there doing a great job on the camera, keeping us all. We can only talk so much. You want to see the game.
That's
so
right. That's right.
That's why it's important.
And man, it's been so fast. He's got to have that camera on the run, right? You almost need the motion detector on it because it has been moving quickly. And again, I think I'm squibbing this one, and I'm trying to situation here.
We got 13 seconds left here in the first half. Johnson, and a quick pass out to the left, and it's going to be taken down, and that's going to do it for the first half.
That was number 3, Evans. And he just got 1 on that one.
So we are through one half of play here in Diana, Texas tonight. The Troup Tigers are up 55-31 at the half. We're going to take a halftime break and stay tuned for the halftime show here on NETSN.
Our athletic boosters would like to thank you for participating in the Cancer Awareness Night. And we'd like to thank our sponsor, Stanley Ford. We'd like to introduce our board and present the $1,000 Pink Out Scholarship to the lucky student. and present our winner of the $100 gift card for the T-shirt design contest. Let's introduce our board members first. Our $1,000 The $1,000 Cancer Awareness Scholarship sponsored by Stanley Ford goes to senior Kylie Tibbetts. Kaylee Tibbetts. Congratulations, Kaylee. Our $100 gift card for T-shirt design was a 5th grader, Abby Starr. Our Booster Club officers are President Monica Sherman, Vice President Janelle Martinez, Treasurer Scotty McDowell, and Secretary Carly Huey. We'd like to thank all the many volunteers that help out with the Booster Club. Congratulations, ladies.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Troup Independent School District proudly presents the award-winning Troup Tiger High School Band and Majorettes. Majorettes are under the direction of Miss Megan Davenport, Paige Kitt, and Jordan Jenkins. Please enjoy their routine to 10:35. Ladies and gentlemen, the Troup Tiger Majorettes. The Tiger Band will be performing their 2025 UIL program featuring Troop Fanfare by Tim Ray, Lieutenant Commander March, Coast Guards March, Purple Pageant Trio, and Honey Boys on Parade. The Troop Band is under the field direction of Head Drum Major Ren Good.
And we were back here on NETSN. We do apologize for the sound issue. We didn't realize we had a unplugging incident at halftime, and it cut off the sound, the video.
And several things came back, but not everything came back.
Yeah. So let's go and check. Let's do some halftime stats here. And we got Jeremy's got them all added up here for us.
Yeah. So again, our score as we left was 55-31. Again, total yards are going to be a big part of why the score is what it is. But if you look at you got 481 total yards for Troup, including 365 on the ground, 116 through the air. They've got 4 penalties over at Troup for 40 yards. That's about the only thing that slowed them down tonight, it seems like, as far as offensively. And then on the other side, you've got New Diana with 237 total yards, 104 rushing, and 133 passing. And then they do have the 1 turnover. And so that was a big play in this game. Early, that turnover kind of changed a little bit of the momentum. And again, just 2 penalties for 10 yards against New Diana. But the biggest deal at halftime, 218 yards rushing by Brett Wells, and 5 touchdowns on the ground. And then he has a little bit of work, everywhere. I mean, he's just had a big night already. And then you've got number 2, you got Cameron Hawley, who's got 2 touchdowns receiving, and so
Troup is
they were ready that time for that Sugar Huddle smash, and it didn't come.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not New Diana, a couple things have to happen to get back in this game. They need to force some turnovers from Troup.
Yeah,
Troup's going to have to make some mistakes, and they're going to have to they got to pretty much score every time they touch the ball now. There's no more non-scoring here for New Diana. They've got to.
Yeah, they're going to have to score, and they're going to have to get a couple stops, right? And so far that has been the issue, is no one's really gotten a lot of stops aside from the 1 pick. And I think we've just had 1 punt, right?
1 punt, yeah.
So 1 pick and 1 punt are about the only times that either offense was really stalled out. And again, we had a turnover on downs. And so, but yeah, it's been a highlight reel of a first half, 86 points. Definitely a record this year for you and I in a game, much less than a half.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there was one. The Lindale Chapel Hill game.
Yeah,
had
that was pretty big, but I don't even know if it got to this. But yeah, it's been one of those nights. Again, defense is optional and offense has been prolific.
So we'll see what Troup has to offer here as they start the second half at the 35-yard line. It's going to be more Wells. And he is stuffed that time. Good play on first down for the New Diana defense.
Yeah, I mean, no yards. I think that's his first carry of the night. He hasn't gotten positive yardage.
Yeah, they were just a wall there. And, you've got a big guy like Johnson up the middle there, and he's going to have to step up here and shut down some of that. You got to pick and choose. What do you shut down, and then what do you leave open for Troup, because they've got so many weapons.
Yeah, and I think it does, though. I think it starts with stopping the run and forcing Troup into 2nd and 3rd and longs.
It's going to be a little end around for Pierce, and he's got a lot of room. Pierce
breaks a tackle,
makes a cut, and there he goes. There goes Pierce, and he is gone. Touchdown, Troup, 65-yard run by Pierce.
Not so, and that was actually a pass play. It was a shovel forward, so that's going to count as a passing touchdown. But we do have a flag.
Where is the flag? Oh, it's up around the.
So hold on just a minute.
35.
We're going to see. Players are coming back, so that's probably not a good sign.
It's going to be a holding, I think. I didn't see who
it looks
was
like
on.
it's still going to be. Yeah.
They probably still got if it's a downfield, then it's going to be.
holding on number 80, Troup.
Right. I'm confused why the ball's going back so far. Because the flag was thrown at the 35 on this end. So, yeah, I think everybody went back too far.
Yeah.
The ball should be here on the 44.
The ball's in the right spot. The players are confused here.
So, again, it wipes off a 65-yard touchdown. So instead of 65 on the pass play, they did get 21 yards.
Still not bad.
No, not a bad play, but not as good as it could have been.
So Childress going to send a man in motion. It's going to be Holly around the end. That's D. Holly. and he is tackled down after a gain of about 3.
That's the Holly on that carry. Brought down by number 24.
And again, technically a pass. It's a weird thing, but when the ball is shoveled forward like that and it leaves the quarterback's hand, it does count as a pass. So if it's dropped, it's not a fumble. So kind of a way that teams work around the little handoff issue that can happen sometimes when a wide receiver comes on the jet motion. So it looks like they gave him 2 on the carry.
So 2nd down and 8. It's another one of the little shovel passes, and it's going to be Cam Holly this time, and he is spinning around trying to get through, and
he actually had a 1st down, and I think he gave it back.
Yeah, he did. They're going to give him the spot where he went backwards, and so it'll be a 3rd down coming up for Troup.
And again, look like 5 on that one, so be 3rd and 3. It looks like 3rd and 4.
For New Diana here, this would be a good opportunity to make a statement here and stop Troup early in this 2nd half. They can do it here. Tough task, though. It's going to be a handoff to Wells, and there he goes. Wells is going to pick up the 1st down. Like I said, easier said than done there, Jeremy.
Yeah. And again, it's been a heavy dosage of Brett Wells, and
he's going to get up to the 31-yard line for a 1st down.
Yeah, so 6 yards on that carry.
As Wells on that carry. We'll lead off for a 1st down.
And again, he's just shifty, right? I mean, he's slick, and I think they gave him the 32, so maybe just 5 on that carry, but again, nonetheless, a 1st down. Yeah, he's just shifty, right? I mean, he's not slow by any means, but he just has this ability to kind of shake off tackles and shake off contact. And
so 1st and 10. It's going to be a keeper this time for Childress. Breaks through the 1st line of defense, and then he gets just thrown down.
Oh, he gets chucked down. He landed hard.
On his head, yeah.
Yeah.
And he is shaking up a little bit on that play. He's going to when you get hit, when you get thrown down and hit your head like that, they're going to take their
when you land on your back and then your head bounces, definitely want to get him checked out here.
So they're going to take a break and get him checked out. So we'll take a quick break with him. 8:36 left. We'll be right back here on NETSN.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
And we're back here on NETSN as Childress did go off on the play. It looks like in at quarterback is number 12, Jackson Waller for the Troup Tigers. And a low snap, and it's going to be handed off to Pierce. And he's going to break a few tackles, gets across the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Hey, and it's kind of, you want to say, an easy job, but when you come in as a backup quarterback, you think, okay, can he handle it? Well, when you got guys to hand the ball off to like Wells, Pierce, you got the Holly brothers out there to hand the ball.
Yeah, your job actually gets it's a pretty easy job in that case because you just get it to one of the skill guys and let them go. And again, we said that was one of the keys in the game, right? Get the ball to your playmakers, and Troup's done a really good job tonight of sharing the wealth among all their playmakers.
And we don't want to speculate anything, but we know he hit his head hard, and you probably don't want to have to put him back in if you're Troup, just to precautionary anyway. And Wells straight up the middle, and he's chugging along yards, gets inside the red zone, tackle around the 20-yard line. They're going to mark him right at 20, looks like.
Looked like he got about 9 on that one.
I thought he might have got a few more.
Yeah, I think he was down. It looked closer to 19 to me, but again, 1st and 10.
So clock rolling here. It's been a while since we scored. I feel like it's been forever.
Yeah, as fast as they came in the first half. Oh, ball's up in the air.
And that quarterback exchange with the running back, and that change affected it there. And New Diana gets a break with the fumble recovery.
Wells just never had it. It kind of popped off of him there as he went to grab it. And
well, you got to wonder how many times did they work on that in practice. I mean,
and again, we were looking at the roster, and there wasn't another quarterback listed, and so we didn't know who it was going to be. But it was Waller, and a great play there by the New Diana defense. They're going to take over on their own 20.
This is the break that they needed. They're going to have to do something with it here. Still got plenty of time in this game. Still half a quarter and a quarter to go here. See what Johnson and company has in store. It's going to be a handoff to Sheridan up the middle, looking for a crease. He drug tacklers.
Oh, and that ball might have been out.
And they're fighting for it. Looks like him and Wells are having a wrestle.
Wells is trying to get one back, but I don't think they're going to get it.
Yeah. The tie's going to go to the running back there.
Yeah. That was close, though. It looked like he almost wrenched it away.
And he's still asking for it, but I don't think they're going to get it to him. So a good run there brings up 2nd down and 3.
Yeah, a good 7-yard run. Sheridan's best run of the night, other than the 16-yard scamper late in that first half. So again, yards have kind of been tough for Sheridan tonight. He had that touchdown run where he broke the tackle and burst free, but he hasn't had many easy runs. They've all been hard work.
Johnson again to Sheridan. He bounces off the first tackler, and then he gets rounded up by a pack of Tigers there. And just not really anywhere to go. Didn't have any blockers over there, Jeremy.
Yeah, he might have gotten, I think they gave him 2 on the carry maybe.
Well, they're going to be, because it's going to be 3rd and 1 here. He kind of bounced off that very first hit. And then it was just, there was all white jerseys.
And then it was pursuit, yeah. And again, that's what you want if you're a defense, team pursuit. Bottle up that run. If somebody does break a tackle, you got to hurt a guy's there to make the play.
Johnson, pass out to his left, all the way across the field. Good pass. Oh, was he dropped? Oh, they're going to say he caught it?
Wow.
Oh, man.
I think the Troup coaches would disagree based on the look I'm seeing over on the sideline. They're like, how in the world is that a catch?
Gage Sandlin comes down with it. I wonder, you have 3rd and 1 and you throw a quick pass outside and don't run it up the middle. Interesting play call, but it worked out for Coach Lane and company here.
Yeah, so 4-yard completion for the first down.
I guess you figure you're gonna probably go for it now, and you're in 4-down territory pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, an interesting call on like you said, on just 1 yard to go for the first down.
Johnson hands it off again up the middle. And Sheridan just
keeps the feet moving.
Fighting, and he just did everything he could and got to the 35-yard line.
Sheridan on that carry.
Gain of 2.
We got a player down.
Timeout for an injury on the field.
So an injured New Diana Eagle on the field. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back to check on him here on NETSN.
We have gone insane here at CDL Training Academy. Get your CDL fast for only $2,900. How can we do this?
Because we're a crazy boys.
Get down to Henderson now. Call or click today to get your CDL.
All right, back here on NETSN, Brett Swinney, Jeremy Diamond here. It was Andy Arona that was injured on the play, number 70 for the New Diana Eagles. He kind of got out on his own power. He looks like he's going to be okay. He kind of trying to shake it off. So it'll be a 2nd down and 8 here for the Eagles. Johnson, play action. Throws out here. Oh my goodness.
Brett Wells almost got it.
It was tipped, and then immediately Holly said, okay, now I can hit you, and didn't let Schneider settle in to catch. That's a tough throw right there.
That is.
That's a long way to go.
And it was a quick throw, and so you almost key that again. Wells saw the eyes of the quarterback, and he flashed out to the flat and almost got a hand on it, or almost got a pick. got a hand on it and disrupted the play.
They've done that enough, Jeremy. Here in a minute, I'm thinking maybe a pump fake.
Yeah,
they
a
and
little
then
slant and go or some kind of quick and go. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because they've really done that quick pass enough tonight that they could probably get Troup to bite on it. There's nobody really playing deep. So 3rd down and 8, we had movement. Somebody got a little antsy, ready to go.
Yeah, and it's tough, you know, when
Dead ball, false start, number 2, New Diana. 5-yard penalty. Nice 3rd down.
That's tough when it's the running back. But, you know, the problem is these Troup Tiger D linemen are they know it's a pass on 3rd and 8, right? So they got their ears pinned back and they're ready to go. And so sometimes guys get on the offensive line or in the backfield get a little antsy because they know the block's got to be done. And
so 3rd down and 13. And this is a big play right here. They need something. They need to get something here on this particular play. Johnson looks left, scrambles around, runs around. He's going to take off. No, he's going to go throw back across his body. Nope, he's going to run around some more, looking for some help. Still alive. Goodness gracious, and then just throws it out of bounds.
Cheerleader.
Oh,
he almost
man.
tagged the cheerleader.
Oh, she tried to catch it. Good try.
She said, nobody saw that, right?
Man.
Nobody saw that?
Johnson was running for his life back there.
I'm still not sure how he got away from that 3 times. He should have been sacked at least twice.
Yeah.
But was able to get away enough to throw it away and not lose any yardage anymore.
It looks like they're going to still punt it here. Back to punt will be number 10. That is Gomez.
Yeah, so again, another guy that pulls punting and kicking
Now
duties.
he kind of likes to run with the punt here, so keep your eye on that. No, he likes kind of that Australian style.
Yeah, that soccer Australian style kick. He's going to roll right.
He didn't roll much that time. It was too much pressure in his face.
And again, let that ball run. Let it run.
And good punt.
That was
it's
a good
going to
punt.
be out of bounds at the 28-yard line. So, I mean, at this point, maybe for Coach Lane, you're like, okay, we don't know if their quarterback's coming back in. Let's punt it back to him and see if we can get a stop here.
Yeah, and again, the last possession, they had a bad handoff, right? And so.
Well, I think that answers our question. It looks like Childress is in the huddle.
Yeah, he's back in the huddle.
So that's a good sign if you're a Troup Tiger fan.
Yeah. Was able to meet whatever standard needed to be met there to get back in the game. And so, again, good for him. You know, you don't want anybody to leave a game injured. And so I'm glad he's able to get back in there. And now we'll see what this New Diana defense can do here. See if they can get another stop, maybe a turnover, and get a chance to get the ball in the end zone.
So here we go. 1st and 10, ball at the Troup 28-yard line. You had Pierce and Wells in the backfield. Pierce is going to go in motion. Childress is going straight throw all the way, and he just overthrows his receiver intended outside for D. Holly.
Yeah, and he had him. Holly had 2 steps there on the corner. It just has to be in the field of play.
That's what you call a one route only, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Nobody else
Yeah,
went. Nobody else went out for a pass.
Yeah, it was almost one of those like you'd throw if somebody jumps off sides, right? You just throw the deep ball and hope somebody can get to it. But again, it wasn't far off.
That was max protect.
Yes.
Pass it in for Holly, ball's incomplete.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10 now. So I guess he's okay. That was a pretty good throw there.
Yeah. Yeah, again, just a little bit to the outside there. And, again, made sure that he was the only one that could get it if he could. But
fake pitch to Pierce, and Childress is going to take off running with it. And he is, if you're Coach Wells, you're like, go out of bounds.
Yeah,
Don't take
out.
any more hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's the first thing I thought is, oh, man, he's running. You know, get out quick, get what you can and get down or get out.
So gain of about 4. So 3rd down and 6 coming up. All at the 32-yard line. Man, big 3rd down right here. If you're West Rusk, it's not West Rusk. West Rusk is next week. If you're New Diana, you want to get them off the field right here.
Yeah.
This is a good chance. It's 3rd, and it's no gimme. We'll see if they give it to Wells and let him run it up the middle. And they do, and they key on him, and they stop him.
Great play there by the defense. Again, number 60, Ty Aiken was in there on the tackle, along with several of his teammates, and a big stop there.
Still be the first punt of the night.
12's on that carry. 4 down now.
For Troup.
And again, I think no gain on that play, so just a 0 again on the carry. They've done a better job this half of bottling up Brett Wells on the run.
See, is that back punting, Jeremy? Is that Childress?
That might be Childress. It looks like it.
I think it is. Childress back to punt, a low punt. It's going to be Reed back there to return it, and he's just going to fall on it. And he is falling on it at the 39-yard line. So pretty good field position. They're basically back where they were. Good defensive stand there for New Diana. I don't know what's happened, Jeremy, but we had no defense in the first half. And all of a sudden, the defensive coaches at halftime, they must have jumped all over these kids. Now all of a sudden we have defense. What's going on here?
What is it, the book, The Tale of Two Cities? Now we've got a tale of two halves. All the offense you could ever want, and now defense. So we'll see here if New Diana can break this defensive shell that Troup's come into here and see if they can get something going.
It's not looking good for your 150.
I was going to say my 150 is in danger. I thought I had no problem getting to 150, and now I'm not sure.
It's a little play action, kind of spins around and goes back to the left for a little screen to Sheridan and just kind of dropped it. I don't know that if he caught it, he would have gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
I was going to say it might have been an okay thing there to drop that one. That's that one where it's better to drop that one than take the 4-yard loss. And
because there was nothing there. Troup had that one scouted out.
And Troup, I've been impressed again with both defensive ends. They've got good speed on the defensive end. They're not big guys, right? They're not huge. They don't weigh a ton, but they are quick to the backfield, and they just disrupted that play.
Straight up the middle. Sheridan again. And he is going to get about 3, I believe, on that one. So it'll be 3rd down and 7. The clock rolling here. We've almost completed the whole quarter. We go back, and I want to bring this up. If you look at the points this quarter, zeros.
Yeah.
And if you look at the line score, that was not the case in the first half.
It was the exact opposite of that. Yeah.
I mean,
it's a very different situation.
So big play here for the Eagles on 3rd and 7. Johnson's going to roll out to his left, looking for a receiver. He's got a lot of traffic over there. It looks like he was trying to get the ball.
And again, we've talked about it a bunch. You had 2 receivers within 3 yards of each other and 3 Troup defenders. So, again, an overthrow there, and we're 4th down and 7.
Trying to get it to Gomez, I believe. And it looks like they're going to punt. Interesting here. You don't have too many more possessions. I mean, it's a 4th and 7 here. I mean,
yeah. But again, you've played good defense. I don't know. You want to give Troup the ball back on the plus side of the field, but they're going to take a timeout and talk it over.
Okay.
Timeout. New Diana. First timeout of the second half.
So we got a timeout. New Diana will take it with them. 1:57 left here in the 3rd. 4th down and 7. We'll see what they decide to do here. We'll be right back on NETSN.
Brook Hill is more than a school.
I am more than a teacher.
We're more than a classroom.
This is more than a performance.
That is more than a scoreboard.
At Brook Hill, you are more than a student. Brook Hill provides a Christ-centered education that more than prepares students for college. It prepares them for life. Brook Hill is a place to grow, a place to belong, a place to thrive. Are you ready for more?
And we are back here on NETSN as we'll see what they have here. Looks like the offense is back on the field, Jeremy. And
we got gold footballs and frisbees flying all around us. Cups. It's like it's a smorgasbord of T-shirts and plastic and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, here's a frisbee.
Yeah, I thought we had that one. Flying debris.
So 4th down and a little
they
quick
got a
kick.
quick kick. That's not a bad idea.
You get the return go off. A great roll for Johnson. It's gonna pin Troup inside the 15. They'll be down at the 12. Okay. So you get the time, and then you got a little scrum going on over here. I don't know what happened down here after the play, but somebody's upset. We got that great punt could be negated, and we'll see who the flag was on.
This might be offsetting, and you might have to redo the down. You just don't know, or it could be after the play, right? So it'll be a big deal right here to depend on what happens. Is it a dead ball penalty? Is it a live ball?
Man, there's just all kinds of stuff flying around here.
Yeah, I've literally not seen more things in the air. These cheerleaders are winging them.
Let's see if the referee's going to give us an idea of what's going on here.
I saw one of the Frisbee gets about the 8th row, and it came all the way back down to the 1st row and clocked somebody in the back of the dome. You got to watch those Frisbees. They're dangerous, like boomerangs.
We have a dead ball. Unsportsmanlike. Number 66, Troup. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
Okay, so the penalty is on the Troup Tigers.
Yeah, it's going to cost them 6 because the ball was at the 12.
That's A.J. Dewberry with the penalty.
And again, right, like it's not 15, but it's almost worse because now you're inside your own 10. And so a big important play here. And again, if you're the New Diana defense, right, this is an opportunity to really make a big push right here and get the ball back. And if you can get a turnover here, you might have a chance to get a quick score here. And again, Troup's going to want to get the ball out of that end zone and out of the way as fast as they can.
So 1st and 10 for Troup at the 7. Handoff, Wells trying to get outside, cuts it up the field, and a nice gain on 1st down for Brett Wells. That's one way to get it out of the back of the their own territory there.
Yeah,
Jeremy.
so from the 6 to the, looks like 19.
Yep, so 13.
Yeah, another 13-yard carry for him. And
just like that, another 1st down for Troup.
And again, that negates that penalty, right? It takes that penalty yardage that you lost off the board and then gives you a little bit more.
Troup content with just kind of taking their time here. I don't know. The clock's not running, so I don't know what they're waiting on here. Wells, handoff, cuts it back up to the middle. He's going to be tackled around the 23. So a 4-yard gain on 1st down. Great job to put that foot in the ground, anchor it, cut back. Saw the hole up the middle and was able to hit it real quick. Confusing part has been that the play clock's not been working here. We got one on and one off, but neither one of them are working.
Yeah, the one that's working is not working, and the one that's not working is not working, so.
And it's going to be a handoff to Wells. Now, you may know the rule. Is it if one isn't working, can the other one not work because of the fact that it would be an advantage so one team can see it, one can't?
That's true. I'm not yeah, that's a good question. I'm not 100% sure on that one.
Because I wonder if that's why they don't have that one running.
You may be right, yeah.
So 3rd and short for Troup here. Handoff up the middle. And it's Wells again.
I'm pretty sure I just saw a suplex in there for the tackle, but not until the 1st down was gathered. So a good waist lock suplex.
And that's going to take us down to the end of the quarter.
Hunter Davis on that tackle.
Yeah, so after we couldn't stop scoring in the 1st half.
No points in the 3rd quarter.
No points in the 3rd quarter. Still, again, 86 points scored in the game.
We just jinxed it, I think.
I think we did. I shouldn't have said anything. I changed the over-under and hurt us there. But
so at the end of the 3rd quarter here in New Diana, Troup leads 55-31. We'll be right back for the 4th quarter here on NETSN.
This is where legends rise and moments are made.
They're still on his feet. Come on, still on his feet.
From the buzzer beaters to the game winners, we bring you the action. Raw, real, relentless. We cover every angle, every story. From the streets to the stadiums.
He's going all the way.
Your favorite athletes. Your teams.
Ford breaks some tackle. Oh my gosh.
Your passion. All in one place. New games, live shows.
Here he goes. He's got some blockers.
This is the future of sports media.
There he goes. Pick up into the secondary.
This isn't just a network. This is a movement.
Ooh, oh, he ran over the defender.
Welcome to NETSN Game On.
And we're back for fourth quarter action here on NETSN as Troup with a little quick pass. And that's Cam Holly on the outside. He's going to pick up the first down for the Tigers. Now your Troup here, you just want to ball control. I know they haven't done a really good job of that. That's not a bad thing in this case because they've been big plays, but you want to just pick up yards, and really you'd like to see Holly stay in bounds there if you're Coach Wells.
Right, yeah, so 15 on the pickup for the first down.
Childress pitches. That's D. Holly that gets the
what a step back.
He's still going. Goodness gracious. Oh. He's going to be finally taken down around the 40-yard line. What great effort there by D. Holly.
Yeah, I think they're going to mark him at the 41.
What an effort play right
13
there.
13 on the carry for him.
Those are the kind you love to see with that kind of effort. And it gets that clock rolling for you.
Yeah. Yeah, great play by him. It looked like he was bottled up, and he kind of did a backwards jump cut and then kept going.
This is where you get that imaginary play clock or whatever, however you got it in your head right now if you're Troup and you want to use every second of it. Right. A little pitch forward play. It's Pierce coming around in, and Pierce has got room. Pierce is breaking through. Can he get in the end zone? He dives for the end zone. Touchdown, Troup. Great effort by Pierce.
And again, it's weird, but it is a 41-yard pass play to Pierce because of that pitch forward.
Wow.
So there you go. We broke the lid off. We broke the seal on the no scoring in the second half.
And we got some points now. Look at that. Fourth quarter, we got 6. So a 30-point lead for Troup. On for the point after will be Anthony Zuniga. Good snap. A hold kind of tough there, but still got it up and in. Great job by the holder.
That might have been the most impressive kick of the night based on how bad it started. He was still able to get the hold down and get the kick through.
11:07 left here in the game. Troup extends their lead. They now lead 62-31. Be right back here on NETSN. And we're back here on NETSN. Finally got our first points of the second half. and a big-time catch by Pierce.
Yeah, what a crazy deal, right? It took almost 13 minutes to get our first score, and I think it took about 13 seconds to get our first score of the game. And so third quarter defensive battle, and then the offense is open back up, so we'll see what
the
happens.
ball hits the ground. Ooh, dangerous there. If you're New Diana, recovered by Harrison Stark, number 8.
Yeah, and that ball went right over number 9, Mason Ritter's head. I don't think he had a clue it was that short. He was looking to block, and that ball kind of went right over his head. Thankfully, some of the Eagles a little bit deeper came up and made the recovery there.
Kind of taking in this game on NETSN also here, Jeremy. You have Nacogdoches with 2 minutes to go. They're up 3, and they're inside the red zone trying to put White House away at home.
Yeah, and again, what a great effort there by White House to be in this fight, in this battle as it comes down to an end. And
so the ball is the 38-yard line. Johnson, play action. He's got a man on his face.
He's got Dewberry all over him.
And he finally shakes him down, and then he's just going to throw it away. Poor Dewberry, man. He thought he had him. I think he's tired, man.
Yeah, Dewberry just ran about 6 miles, and he's down. Uh-oh, he's grabbing his knee.
Uh-oh.
Maybe, I'm hoping it's a cramp maybe, but.
Timeout for an injury on the
Hey,
field.
while we got this, let's look at some scores while we've got some time. All the games are pretty close to being over, except for this one, I imagine. We're going to be the late night game, I think.
Yeah, Longview 56, Tyler Legacy 20. That's late in the fourth quarter. Longview.
That game was very similar to this game.
Yes.
It was close early,
and
was back and forth, and then the person that we thought was going to win pulled away.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's see what we can get here.
Well,
Again, internet's a little bit tough out here sometimes, so sometimes it takes a minute. Lufkin beat Baytown Sterling 31-21. Burleson Centennial beat Tyler High.
Pine Tree up by 3 scores, 42-21 with 2 minutes to go in the game.
And I've got on the one I'm looking at 49-21.
Oh goodness.
Paris 35, Sulphur 31. Kilgore 49, Lindale 23. That's another big game.
The game I want to look for is
Carthage 47, Athens 42 is the latest score I've seen.
Okay.
White Oak gets the win over Sabine. Gladewater gets the win over Tatum. Atlanta beats Liberty Ilo.
Okay. Oh, some movement
that
there.
That was that didn't look good at the start.
Yeah, he had a little movement there up front.
Edgewood and Grand Saline win big. Fairfield wins big. Westwood comes back to win 38-35. So Palestine Westwood stays undefeated, but a much closer game than anybody expected.
Wow.
Commerce all over Mineola. Art 53, Elkhart nothing. Buffalo 41, Winona 7.
False start. Number 4, New Diana, 5-yard penalty, remains second down.
Now this is the third quarter score. Dangerfield 63, Hooks 58. So they're trying to outpace us here.
Goodness, a lot of high score games tonight.
Corsicana Mildred did come out and beat Cayuga.
Okay.
Frankston beat Kearns. It was close early and ended up being 34-12.
That's an interesting district that we're going to get to cover quite a bit as coming down the stretch.
Mount Enterprise 56, Tenaha 22. I bet Kagan Ash was responsible for a lot of those 56.
Yeah. Johnson going deep.
Got
he airmails it out. Oh, it's going to be a flag, though. And the ref's looking for his flag.
He can't even get it out. He's trying to get it out so
it's
bad.
Stuck.
Yeah, that was, again, the crazy thing, like you said earlier, is this is only going to be, it's only going to be a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah.
Right, which is just crazy.
Pass interference, number 20, Troup. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
And really about the only thing tonight that's gone poorly for Troup has been penalty yards, right? They had 40 at the half, and they've added another 21. And so, but again, this is a spot foul. This changes big-time things, right? The 15-yarder is a good penalty, but it's not as big as it would have been had it been at the spot. So the ball is going to move up to the 48-yard line. Lovelady 50, Alto nothing.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was a big one there. Carlisle all over Crossroads. Joaquin all over Hemp Hill.
Hand off up the middle. That's Evans. A nice run by Evans. We got a little. We got a little wrestling match going on. That's just not necessary.
What are we doing?
That's what Coach Lane's saying.
Yeah, he's like, dude, we can't lose our minds. Like, you just got a big gain, and we're gonna give back the 15 yards we just got in penalties because we didn't keep our cool.
They thought they were on Friday Night SmackDown, Jeremy.
Yeah, that was the diving headbutt, the Seth Rollins headbutt to Cody Rhodes.
Unsportsmanlike. Number 70, New Diana, 15-yard penalty. Be second down.
And the problem is now you get 2 of those in a half, and or in a game you get DQ'd, and then you now would lose next week.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I guess because they gained 5 on the play, so that's why it only went back 10. I was trying to configure that, but it was after the play. So the ball is going to be placed at the 37-yard line.
So it is 2nd and 25 now. See what Johnson.
I think it's actually just 21.
Is it okay? Johnson keeps it on the quarterback read play.
And every Troup Tiger was in on that play.
Yeah, I think everybody knew he was. We got another one. And we're
Is it
starting.
the same one?
I don't know. I think it might have been against Troup that time. It could have been a retaliatory from the play before.
True.
I don't know.
That's true.
We'll see. 70's walking over here, so he may have. And you can't do that to your team. I mean, it needs you.
Right.
We have a dead ball. Unsportsmanlike. Number 70, New Diana. By rule, it's his second, so he is disqualified from the game.
So he's going to have to miss next week's first half.
Correct.
And
so that's going to take him all the way back to the 23-yard line.
That's where you got to keep your cool. I mean, this.
Yeah, and again, you got to go from the 23 to the other 42.
Oh,
right?
goodness.
It's a long way to
and
go.
this is Larry's.
It's 35. This is 2nd and 30 or 3rd and 35.
Third in a cab ride is what Larry would say. And he has his little cab graphic that comes up.
Third in a cab ride.
I need to get that one.
I like it. Yeah. Track meet comes in, right? 3rd and a mile. We need somebody to run the mile here.
They're just going to run it with Evans straight up the middle, and he is met immediately after a gain of 2. And see, are they gonna? No way they're gonna go for this here.
It's like that weird spot where you kind of have to go for it, but you really shouldn't go for it, right? Like, I think it's gonna be maybe I don't know. You trick play here, another quick kick. I don't know.
What do you have for 4th and a long way?
Yeah.
Otherwise,
it would have been much worse. Yeah. So again, a good stop there by the Troup defense. Again, aided by a couple penalties. They gave up 1, and then New Diana didn't help themselves with 2 in a row, unsportsmanlike. And so, again, it cost a player the rest of the game, and, again, the first half next week. And so, again, these are young men, and sometimes young men forget those things in the heat of battle. And so, again, it'll be a good life lesson to learn from.
Hey, we got 2 games again next week, right, Jeremy?
Yeah, we're back to the 2 a night.
We're going to Beckville, Hawkins, Beckville, Hawkins on Thursday. And then Friday, where are we heading Friday?
We are, oh man, I just had it. And as soon as you asked me, it went away. I lost it that fast. We are in Frankston for Carlisle and Frankston.
The Indians battle.
Indians.
Oh, there's going to be some bow and arrows.
Oh, it's going to be amazing.
Oh.
I'm excited.
Coach
again,
Gold versus
teams,
Coach Baker.
Yeah, both teams wear blue as a primary. You got blue and gold and blue and white.
And speaking of that, Cam Holly's fast as he goes and he breaks
they went
it
for
through.
The swipe, and he is going to go
touchdown,
all the way.
Troup. Wow, and that's an exclamation point.
57 yards on that carry.
Man.
And Cameron Holly takes it in for a Tiger touchdown.
So now 68 points.
Looks like we're going to go for.
Are we going for 70?
I think they're going to kick the extra point.
Okay,
I was wondering that myself.
Like, why at this point? Just no need. Just kick the extra point. They probably should practice on this a little bit.
Well, it's hard. We talked about it's hard because Zuniga's a guard. He plays on the offensive line, and then he comes back to kick. And so it's not a giveaway that the normal, like, tiny kicker guy comes running out. So they're going to look to get it to 69 here.
Kick is up and just good.
Just to keep it interesting, he squeezes another one just through.
So with 8:41 left here in the game, still 8:41 left, we have hit 100, Jeremy.
Yeah, we have. Hey, that was the original, my guess of over-under. So I did say 150 at halftime because I thought the way we were going, it wasn't going to be that hard to reach. But, man, what a crazy night to get to 100 points either way.
We are definitely going to be the last game on tonight. Just have a feeling.
For sure. And, again, thanks for tuning in with us. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Again, if you haven't yet, please like and subscribe the video. That allows us to know that you are watching, and it allows you to get updates on what's going on as we go live each and every Friday night, along with some Thursdays as well.
And we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury?
Again, thankful for the options to be able to do that.
And thank you for those that stuck with us here. We had to make a battery change, and so before we lost the end of this game, it's been so long of a game here.
Yeah.
But thanks for tuning in and staying with us. 1st and 10 for New Diana. Ball at the 38-yard line. And we're going to do a little trickery, and the ball is fumbled, and it's still there. Oh, and
what a great play there.
I think that was Johnson that went back and got it.
Yeah, it was set up for what you want, right? It looked like they had some room to run, and then, unfortunately, a mishandle. And that's going to be a loss of 9 yards there.
Yeah, I think the next 2 weeks we have 2 games, Jeremy.
Yeah, we do. We have Halloween Eve and then Halloween night.
Yeah, we got games. That Overton Mount Enterprise game.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun one.
Back to pass. Johnson looking for somebody, and he's just going to take off with it. Johnson and breaks another tackle, and he gets up to the 35-yard line before he's met by a whole bunch of Tigers there. And it's like there may be an injured Tiger on the tackle. Maybe just cramp. Yeah, just cramp. I think. So we just got cramps there.
Good news. Yeah, so 6 yards on that carry. But again, that was a lot of work for 6 yards. A lot of contact taken.
Trying to see if we're officially the last game on. I feel like we probably are.
Yeah, we're if not, I can't believe it. Let's see.
Of course, Bullard and Center was still going on, I think, too. So it looks like the White House Nacogdoches one is still on as well. It looks like Nacogdoches did get the win there, 34-24.
They scored that one late. Okay.
So big win for Coach House and Nacogdoches as they're wrapping up that broadcast. And it looks like the Center Bullard one actually went off as well. So we are the only game still going. So thanks for jumping on with us, and we appreciate it.
I don't know what the prize is for that.
I don't know. Johnson pulls it. Oh, off a spin. There goes Johnson, and he gets across the 40.
Hits that B button.
That circle button, Jeremy. Come on now, circle.
Listen.
PlayStation, baby.
Yeah, so final, it was 40-27 Center over Bullard.
Okay, so Center did get the win. I think that, and we talked about it, the gap is closing a little bit between the Bullard and the Center, and we saw how close the Athens Carthage game was.
Yeah, crazy.
So, and that just shows how really good Athens is playing Carthage that way.
Yeah,
in Carthage.
To be able to hold, I was going to say, and at home for Carthage is huge.
Johnson heaves it down the field. He's got a man open.
Oh, no!
Just over his head.
The turf monster grabbed him by the ankle there right before he could make the grab.
Oh, Gage Sandlin was open, just couldn't get it in there.
And he was able to kind of make an adjustment because he was running a flatter route and the ball was deeper, and he kind of made the adjustment. And then right before he was going to make the catch, that turf monster came and grabbed him by the ankle and unfortunately wasn't able to make it.
Pass intended from Gage Sandlin is incomplete.
So it'll be turnover 53 still to go. that clock's not moving very fast, I feel like.
Yeah. I feel like it's one of those, for sure.
It's going to be an after midnight pulling in the driveway tonight.
Yeah. And a quick turnaround tomorrow. I've got a soccer game. My son's got a soccer game.
Are you sure it's going to happen tomorrow? Because it looks like
that's true. We might
all
not.
weather.
I know it's one of those weird ones. We're hoping to get him in. You never know.
So Childress hands the ball off, and it's number 44 on the carry this time. That is Aiden Thibodeau.
All right.
The junior running back into the game. And I mean, he could have put on a jersey. Is that Brett Wells in a new jersey? Because he looked like he just kept right on doing what Wells has done all night.
Yeah, 41 to the 28, so 13 on the carry.
Is that where you give the credit to that offensive line?
Yeah, and again, I think this game really has been about the line, right? Troup's offensive line has done a good job of keeping running lanes open and keeping the pocket clean, and then Troup's defensive line has made life hard for Johnson for New Diana, the quarterback. He hasn't had much time to really sit back and look around.
Again, Thibodeau up the middle, straight ahead. The ball come out. Might have came out there at the end. Let's see.
There's not any pointing, so I'm going to assume it's going to stay. I think they're saying he was down.
It was New Diana. They were trying to ref the game there.
Yeah. So ball is going to get to the 22, so 6 yards on the carry there. So 2nd and 4.
And it's going to be a handoff again. Thibodeau up the middle, and he's going to get close to scoring.
I thought he was going to get there, and then a great tackle there late.
Tackled inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. A nice run by Thibodeau there.
So 18 on that run. And again, I think the jet motion and the fake pitch forward really opened up space there, and the linebackers bit to the outside and left the inside open, and a great run there by Thibodeau. Got all the way down to the 4-yard line.
So it's going to be a handoff again. Thibodeau trying to get in the end zone. He's close. Just stopped short.
So he's on the 1. So 3 yard. Thibodeau's look good here late. Again, I think this is a good chance for some of these Troup Tigers that don't get as much time, right, to get a chance to get some running in. And we got a late flag here.
Uh-oh.
Confused. It didn't look like anything, but maybe we missed it. It looked like both teams were just kind of standing there waiting on the next play. But maybe something was said. Somebody used some words that weren't so nice.
No way. No one would do that. Come on, Jeremy.
Let's see.
We're chanting for somebody. Rudy? Is that Rudy?
Dead ball. Unsportsmanlike, number 62, New Diana. Get half the distance to the goal.
Can you go half the distance?
First down.
Yeah, I guess the ball is going to be like 18 inches out, 1.5 feet.
Timeout, New Diana.
He wants. Coach Lane says everybody. He's calling everybody right now. I think this is where you say, okay, we've already got one guy disqualified.
We got to keep our
This
head
is
here.
not where you want to get another penalty and get someone else out of the game.
For sure.
They've already lost number 70, Andy Arona, the senior, and I'm pretty sure that rule is still the case for even. It's not just it's any kind of unsportsmanlike personal fouls, anything like that.
Right.
Any kind of ejections. It happens in the second half. You miss the first half of the next game.
And that's huge too, because again, Arona's an offensive lineman, and then this was Hunter Davis that was called on that one. And he's also a starting left guard, so he's a defensive tackle and a left guard, so it would not be a guy you'd want to lose.
Well, and that's the thing with these smaller schools. A lot of these guys are two-position starters, and so one little play that maybe you would love to take back, it costs you 2 starters in the next game.
Yeah, and that's big when you don't have the depth of a 5A program or a 6A program, right? It's a big deal at any level, but especially when your reserves are a little bit more depleted because you don't have the volume of students at the school.
Yeah. Trying to look here at the the pick'ems for the week, Jeremy, just so we got some time here. I'm 5-2 of what's finished right now. I do know I was 0-1 coming in today, so 5-1 of what's finished so far. I know I'm that Henderson one is going to give me an L, along with a lot of folks. Ball fumble, Childress, and he's just going to fall on it. So it's just going to give them a chance to run more time off the clock.
I'm not doing so hot. I'm 4-3.
What was that? That final that was 49-21, wasn't it? Of the Henderson game.
I think so. Yes.
I'll just go ahead and give myself a loss on that one. There's my 5-3. Let's see. What other games pending? Garrison, St. Augustine. Did you see a score on that one?
I have not. And then Carthage, Athens is still pending.
That
should be final.
I should get that one. And it's going to be a run. And just like that, Thibodeau's back inside the 10. I think he's going to be tackled just short of the 5.
Yeah, so 13 on the carry there after the big loss last play.
Man, if you guys are still with us, thank you. It's been quiet in the chat tonight. I don't know if you guys just are a little quiet, a little shy in the chat. But make sure you subscribe to this channel so you know when we go live. We do all sports. We had some New Diana baseball last year, I believe, and we've done some Troup in the past. They're going to say he's down at the 1. Either way, we've got great action here on NETSN. Like the video here tonight. That really helps us out. And go download the NETSN app. You won't regret it. The best free app you can get.
That's right. And again, we're thankful for those people that update scores across the East Texas area that you can see as the ticker runs across the top. So 4th and 1 from the 1-yard line.
It's going to be Thibodeau. Can he get in? And
I think Johnson stoned him.
Man, great effort there for the New Diana Eagles.
Yeah, huge play.
Credit to Coach Lane. He called a timeout and settled them down.
Yeah.
And they did have the play where they had the bad snap for Troup and it went backwards, but still able to get the stand there. 2:30 left. They'll get the ball. I mean, it's at the 1, but it's probably closer to the goal line here.
Yeah. I think they were kind enough. It's almost, it's closer to the 1 than I think it was before.
ARP Tigers with a big win, 53-0 over Elkhart. They'll host Winona next week. Shout out to Mike Alzamore for sending me that update. Thank you, sir. It's going to be a handoff. Ooh,
well, that didn't get out much by. Yeah, I was going to say that didn't get out by much. San Augustine 31, Garrison 7. Last score I saw. And last score I saw in the 4th quarter.
Wow!
I did not see that coming.
Man.
So my pick'em is going poorly.
I think KO.
I think I'm gonna end up 5 and 5.
KO picked that one.
I think he did. He knew.
That's all right though.
He
picked Lindale.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I didn't have a great week pick'em. This is 2 weeks in a row where I did not do so hot.
Yeah, I'm probably going to be 6-4 at best.
I think I'm going to sit 5 and 5 when it all shakes out.
2-minute timeout.
So we got a 2 minute.
2 minutes on the clock.
So 2-minute timeout. We'll take the timeout with them. One last timeout here before we end the evening. We got a 69-31 game. We'll be right back here on the NETSN.
We have gone insane here at CDL Training Academy. Get your CDL fast for only $2,900. How can we do this?
Because we're a crazy boys.
Get down to Henderson now. Call or click today to get your CDL.
All right, back here on NETSN as we're still going here.
2nd and 10 from the 1.
It is 10:42, Jeremy, and we are still going here on NETSN.
It's 10:42, and do you know where your kids are? Oh, Johnson keeps.
Johnson says, I'm not quitting, as he breaks a couple of tackles and gets knocked down just short of the 10. I think they're going to mark him at the 7. So,
yeah, so 6 on the carry there.
So 3rd down and about 4.
I think he stumbled. He might have had more yards. He kind of tripped himself a little bit, and then he got grabbed by the shoelace and brought down. It looked like
Troup just jumped a little bit. Johnson throws it deep, and he's almost thrown it right to D. Holiday.
Yeah, D. Holly was back there. I don't see any yellow on the field, but I thought for sure a Troup Tiger jumped off sides, but I guess not.
I thought that was a free play throw.
I think they thought it was a free play throw, but clearly the flag didn't land.
It was a great defensive play by the receiver, honestly.
Yeah, it really was. Yeah, because, I mean, D. Holly gets that ball, and it might be house call, right? He's got the speed to get there, and if that receiver doesn't, if he falls down or whatever, he's got a lot of room to get back before anybody's nearby.
So 4th down and 4 to go. Johnson, he's going to act like he punted it, and then he takes off running with it and picks up the 1st down.
I think everybody thought he was going to quick kick that one, and then he faked the quick kick and took off.
Did Coach know he was going to go for it?
I don't know.
It's like, oh, what are you doing? Okay.
Oh, great play. Yeah, so 10 yards on that run.
And out of bounds, it stops the clock.
Right, so 2 good things there, a 1st down run and stop the clock.
Is it, though?
Well, yeah, I guess it depends on perspective.
I can't believe we still got people listening and watching.
Hey,
we appreciate you guys.
Shout out to you guys. Yeah, and again, we're glad you tuned in. We hope you enjoyed it tonight. Again, this was a barn burner early with lots of points, and then kind of settled into defensive
Johnson
battle.
cuts it up. Johnson's still running across the 30, taken down out of bounds. Now they're going to run the clock. First they said out of bounds, and then they're going to run it.
Yeah, so 14 on that carry, another 1st down.
At the 31-yard line, it'll be 1st and 10.
Yeah, so 58 seconds left.
Make sure you get your votes in tonight also, who you're watching tonight. Maybe you're just watching us on NETSN and you just love what we do, and maybe you're a New Diana or a Troup fan. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, we hope you've had as much fun as we've had. Again, this was one of those crazy games. We got to 100 points.
And we could have a lot more. He kind of went silent for 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Quick throw over here, and it's going to be maybe caught on the bounce. I'm not sure. Couldn't tell. Gomez.
They're saying the catch is good.
They may have wanted the catch. The refs probably ruled it good so it would keep the clock running.
That's true.
Because we got 20 seconds to go.
Yeah, so no yards on the catch there for Gomez.
See, they're going to run one more play here. That's interesting. With 10 seconds to go. And Johnson's going to throw it deep. And,
what a huge
Reed
hit.
just got belted. And that's the way it's going to finish here tonight. Wow.
Yeah, so 18 yards on that catch to end the game. And, again, he took a big pop.
Man.
First turned into a half of offense and then a second half that was really defense dominated. But again, Troup shows why they're 7-0 and now 8-0. And again, I think New Diana can take some things from this, right? They hung with him for the first half. For most of that first half, they were able to score. But again, I think defense is going to be the key. New Diana's got to figure out a way to shore up their defense a little bit because, you score 31 points, you should be in more games than you're out of. But again, we said they had to hold Troup to 30. If they do, 31-30, you win this game, right? But unfortunately, they weren't able to. And
I think that's a tough task.
It is a
lot
tough
of
task.
Posts are going to find very difficult this season.
That's true. And again, hats off to this Troup Tiger team, and they've just got a bunch of dudes, a bunch of skill players, and they were able to show off all of them tonight in different ways. And
man, you got any stats over there for us? I know you. I know it's probably hard to add up.
I was going to say
I know you had Wells had 213 and
he
a
had
half.
218 and a half. Yeah, so he added another.
He's my player of the game, Brett Wells.
So he had 257.
And he had
he did have the one fumble, but he had 5 touchdowns.
He had 5 and then he caught one, right?
No, he didn't. I had that wrong. I actually looked at it wrong. It was actually it was Hawley. So Cam Hawley had 2.
So what you're telling me is Brett Wells had more points by himself than the New Diana team.
He did. Yeah, so, right at it. Yeah, because I don't think he didn't kick the extra point. So I guess he had 30.
Did he score 2 points?
No, that was the quarterback.
Okay.
Yeah, so he didn't quite get there, but a great night all in all. Again, yeah, like you said, player of the evening there. Again, this Troup offense is just incredible to watch. We'd seen a lot of stats, right? We had seen results. We hadn't got to see them in person, and I'm impressed.
As a NETSN poll voter, they've earned some more respect. If there was any way to earn more respect that I already had for them, they got it tonight. I mean, in the schedule that they've played.
Well, and we were looking at early, like Palestine Westwood was behind, and we might have had a new number 1. And again, Palestine sneaks out with a 38-35 win. So maybe that might change a few voters' minds. You never know. Somebody might say, hey, that was, they won, but was it as impressive as I don't know. I think it depends on how you look at polls. Some people look at margin of victory. Some people look at you haven't lost, you shouldn't move. And so that'll be interesting to see. Again, tune in with us Tuesday nights. For our Beast of the East. You'll get to see where we rank teams around the area. Again, we split them 4A to 6A and then 3A, 2A taps in our second poll.
Tuesday night, 7 p.m.
That's right.
Live on the NETSN.
Yeah, so if you liked and subscribed, you'll get that notification when we go live for the Beast of the East.
Well, we appreciate everyone again for joining us. For Richard over there on camera, Jeremy, myself, Brett Swinney, signing off for this evening as the Troup Tigers pick up another district win. They win on the road here in Diana over New Diana, 69-31. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week right here on NETSN. Good night, everybody. Williams fights through the yards, breaks some tackles. Williams still on his feet. Williams breaks another tackle. Here he goes. He's got some blockers. Sam Williams, he ain't going to catch him. Touchdown, God. 59-yard touchdown run on 3rd and 2 for Sam Williams.
Yeah, whoa. They get set early, quickly here. Play clock down to 3. Dixon gets it off, low snap. Pickram up the middle, and there he goes. Pickram into the secondary. Pickram is going to go. He is gone. Touchdown. Macho steps up in the pocket, and he gets away from one tackler, avoids another tackler, tries to run. He's still on his feet. Camacho's still on his feet. He's still running. Camacho, goodness gracious, he's still going. Camacho, is he going to score? Wow. Touchdown. Quick pass. Bork adjusts and intercepted, and he caught it.
He's coming back. He's coming back.
He's going all the way.
Oh, my God. No,
it's Taylor.
Just let him go. Just let him go.
And a pick 6. Kind of stalled him out here. Brisbane got Stewart with a little. Oh, he ran over the defender. A helmet coming off. Holy man. Quarterback Smith. And Smith's in the gun. He's going to go back to pass. Goes out to his left. He's got a man open. It's Bork again. Caught. Bork breaks some tackle. Oh my gosh. He's still on his feet. He's inside the 10. Touchdown, Arp. What? Here we go. 1st and 10. They're going to throw it outside. They're going to double pass here. Going deep. That's Man Scott. What a catch by Man Scott. It's a one-handed grab. He's going to go almost all the way. Just tackle at the 1. Highlight reel right there for Man Scott. Oh, my goodness, Jason.
I don't think you'll see anything like that.
Woo!
That's not an East Texas highlight reel. That's Sports Center right there.
Man, oh, man. What a catch.